DepressedShota.
I'm missing out. Stop! Fucking chibi. Bro, my answers before, I was fucking cracked. My answers was bussin'. Here, you want one of these or?
No, I'm gonna finish it.
Oh, no, okay.
I just opened up my drink.
Okay.
Gotta have my uppies before I down my downies.
Okay.
Can't be doing up, down. What is the cheat code? Forget it.
Okay. Sorry, guys. We're laughing because we have Chibi Doki, world renowned.
She was bussing,
bro. She was cracked. She was
popping
fucking
off.
Bro, she was fucking Crizacked earlier. What was it? She just answered.
So the first question, she's the only one who got it right.
Oh,
so that's why she had that.
That's why everybody died.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh, well, that's why she. You guys didn't see, bro. Sigma mentality, bro. I was all in. No distraction. God, yikes.
Yeah.
Fucking sick. I finally learned what that meant.
What?
Sigma males. I didn't.
Apparently, it's like a newer version of the alpha, right?
Okay, it's
or
so remember how alpha males
version.
Because so there's beta males, right? Who are like
beta.
Beta.
Yeah.
Amazing. I fucking he's that guy's a trip.
Yeah.
Jordan Lee Pearson, that dude's a trip. I mean, I don't agree with almost anything he says, but at the same time, I'm like, he's just amazing. He'll say some stuff where it's like, oh, so what do you say your wife do? Oh, well, it's a 50-50. You know, I do stuff, like I provide and stuff, and my wife takes care of the shit. Well, I ain't 50-50. That's you doing everything. I like to see it as a partnership. Beta! And I'm like, he was just saying. Like, it's just funny. But there's beta male where, it's like, oh, you're a beta male. You don't get bitches. Where alpha males are like, I get bitches and stuff. Sigma males are, why do I need bitches?
Oh, is that really what it means? I thought it was just like a...
It's like a...
Well, I guess I knew it was a tier above alpha. So I
wouldn't say it's above. It's more...
that's just what I've heard.
People seem to be owning that. Yeah, they do. Okay. They're like Sigma mentality. But it's one of those, I don't need girls to prove how alpha I am, kind of.
So they're still alpha, but...
Well, let me see.
I'm top of the... What?
Urban Dick... That's not how you spell dictionary. Whatever. Beta. Sigma. A more internally focused sibling to the alpha male. While the alpha male quantifies himself on his high position in the social hierarchy, a sigma male prefers to forego the social hierarchy and need for external validation altogether and pursue internal strength instead. Essentially a loner.
Why are you reading it like that? Essentially a loner or a stray man. Although Sigma males may have a close circle of friends and loved ones with whom they share a deep connection. The Sigma male is not socially inept but socially disinterested. Prefers solitary activities where he doesn't have to play social politics and can focus on himself. So
can you use this as an example? John. Hey, who's dad over there on the table by himself? Mary. Oh, that's Patrick. He's a bit of a Sigma male.
Mary, no.
That does not whatever.
That's not how people talk.
That's literally... let me be real, man. Let's be real. Beta... Let's be real.
Let's be real.
Not to be confused with simply being an unlikable asshole, edgelord, or misfit. Yeah, so we know who wrote this, okay?
Yeah, probably,
I love how it's like...
Let's say it
Sigma
was
males are
Patrick.
Sigma males are actually better than alpha males because they don't need validation from society. And yeah, they might come off socially inept, fat, stinky, musky, wants to, does edgy sense of humor that other lower beings wouldn't get. They're totally not fucking asshole cringe
lords.
Idiots who take stuff too seriously. No, I'm kidding. It's like, okay,
so I guess the general consensus is that they feel like I'm such an alpha. I don't need bitches. I don't need external.
I don't need
validation.
society to see me as an alpha. I know I'm an alpha. But the whole loner thing gets me where it's like, I don't know. Did you ever read? I mean, rest in peace. XX Tentacion. Did you ever hear what he called himself one time? A popular loner.
I heard about that.
I was like, and then there was all these pictures of kids like, I was the popular loner, and it's these kids doing the same thing with Bape and all this fashion stuff on, or some of them always like this and stuff. Or like,
I mean,
that, and you're like, that just
I feel
to
like
me is very
they could be
funny.
like a self, I guess.
Because let's be real, how are you popular and the whole thing about a loner is you don't even pay attention to popularity and stuff, right? You're your own person that you just write on.
Well, you can still.
Write solo.
I imagine if you're a loner, you would pay attention to it.
I mean,
that's how you're
of.
labeled as alone.
But why would you care if you're a loner?
But if you're going to label yourself as a loner, you have to care.
But then why even label yourself as a loner? Because then that means that you have
But
to do certain
that's
activity.
the contradiction.
That's
but
what
that's what I'm saying. Like,
it's so dumb. Where I'm like, no, it just sounds like you're like those edgelords who are like, oh, you guys don't get me. There is a wolf inside me, and his name.
Is Balto.
No. Fuck Balto. He's a poser.
Oh my.
This guy's
show
name
some respect
is
on Balto.
Damien Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw, but he's a wolf. Yeah. OC, don't copy.
Have you seen the fucking shit meme where like it's the guy and it's like, there's two wolves in me. One, the alpha wolf.
Oh yeah, and he had the back tattoo.
Yeah, the back tattoo.
So my friend, the one is the alpha wolf who will fuck you until you come and choke you by the neck, and the other one will caress you softly, just cuddle. And then my friend,
I'm cringing just thinking about it.
So you see the picture, right?
Yeah.
My friend put the next comment, like he was slick with it. My friend Ricky, 2 seconds. Yeah, what's the acne between the two wolves gonna do to her? It was like, because it was like a bunch of back knee. Oh my god. It's just one of those things where you're like, we get it.
Jesus Christ.
But, oh my god, what the fuck is Chibi doing? Oh, it's a cake. Oh, okay.
Respect.
Must protect. What the fuck is she saying right now?
Queen shit.
We're gonna let our subs in.
How many tons does that head weigh, Toe?
How many tons does my head weigh? Chat.
4.
Wait.
Okay. That's about as I expected it to be. She's so fucking chaotic. It's quite funny just how the VTuber community is right now, where it's like, before it was like, if you were like in the HoloLive stuff or like that, you're like, oh, you have it, but there's a bunch of indie ones that just ride their own fucking wave. And just, yeah. And she's definitely one of them.
Yeah.
She's definitely one of them. Oh my god. Oh, what when we were talking about earlier, where like those people who were like, oh bro, needs to be hyped and stuff, and like just shonen watchers. I think
fucking just shonen watchers. Like, there's nothing wrong with shonen, but
no, nothing's wrong with shonen.
But you know what
we're talking about. I think out of all the communities in anime, that is definitely the one that whenever I hear something from my friends who watch it, like because we all have those friends that only watch shonen.
Well, shonen is also the most popular.
Yeah. So it's like the most popular one, and you're like, cool, we get it. But then they'll say stuff, and like I think I told you earlier, where they just use mid, and you're like, I don't get what mid means, because you said how, yes, this is one of the greatest animes ever, but it's still mid. You're like, okay, and another one is you just shit on this anime for like 2 hours straight, and you could tell immediately you never watched a single episode of it, but then you're like, oh, dude, that's mid as fuck. Like, is mid? Because I told you, mid's average for me.
It's like
it's generic.
Because that's what it means.
But they keep using
They're using it as like a filler word, or like just a placeholder, because they don't know how to describe it.
I don't know. It's just
funny.
I don't know.
It's dumb. Like,
someone told me that Gygax, I guess, made a video on like, and he kind of touched on that, but I don't know. I haven't seen a Gygax video in a second. But it is one of those things where you're like, dude, why?
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Weebs hate weebs. Let's get that out of the way. We hate weebs.
Yeah. Let's be real. We like to throw that around ironically and sub-ironically.
Ironically. No.
But no, like, if we're being real, everybody knows what a weeb is. I think Filthy Frank explained it very well. Like, you could be a fan of anime.
Yes.
But if you are Naruto...
Okay, if your personality is anime, then that's a problem.
Yeah. Unless, like, it's your job. I don't fucking know.
But even if it's your job, you still realize it's a job. I understand, like, for example...
Oh, honey. Oh, my God. How was work? Don't even fucking talk. It was fucked up. Oh, well, there's this new show on, honey. It's called Love is War. I said, don't fucking talk to me. I leave that at work. I leave that on the field.
No, but I mean, like, I understand, like, there's still a point where, like...
Yeah, it's just your job.
It's just your job.
And there's more to life.
But even if you like it, and it's your job, like, sure, that's not who you are. I mean, I'm not...
It's escapism for some people, and it's escapism to the point where they take it too far.
So, like, for example, let's say that if my job is to review animes or just talk about animes, or I work for, like, a anime website or something like that.
Yeah.
And I do, like, some articles or whatever. Like, will I still appreciate the stuff that I have to do? Sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But am I going to be like, that's all I am?
No.
But I mean, I like music. I like other things as well.
Exactly.
But I mean... But some people,
mm-hmm.
the quote unquote weebs,
yes,
they embody it.
They live that world.
They live it.
They eat it. They bout that weeb life.
Yeah, they.
If you could call it a life, actually,
they're too much. They're too deep.
So, what you just said,
yeah,
is essentially what Evangelion is trying to tell everybody.
Okay.
Once
so
again,
there's weebs and there's this fucking guy.
Which again proves it's the greatest anime of all time. You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm not going to say thank you.
All I can say is congratulations. You finally got it.
But
congratulations.
Fuck you.
But it's like with Tyler, where it's like a perfect example where he likes anime. He indulges in like some of the stuff, but he doesn't think. So that's why whenever he talks, like, says like fucking weebs, you get it because he's not trying to associate.
He gets it in the purest sense.
Yes, exactly. He literally is like, because I have a friend who's exactly the same way, who does not go to conventions at all. He doesn't indulge in any of that. He tries to kind of like hide the fact he likes anime, because every time he's told someone he likes anime, the person
their eyes
or
sparkle.
Somebody just sparkle and they're like, oh my God, what do you watch? I think I'm more of a classical Elric type of archetype, you know? And like, yeah, he gets conversations like that, and you're like,
oh my God.
And then he's like, why the fuck did I even tell anybody?
Yeah,
and
I dabble in that.
And then they also like,
oh, really? Okay, but relax. We don't. I don't need you to gargle on nuts for anime.
Yeah, and it's like,
I have a friend now.
They get to the point where like they think that that's real life. They think they're Japanese, but no, you're just some random.
I don't think. Well, yeah.
beard.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I just didn't. I don't want to remember, but I definitely know some people like that who like. I've mentioned before that like. Yeah, I casually watch anime. I mean, it's just what it is. I like it. I enjoy it.
And anime is not the only thing you watch. You watch Moon Knight. You watch actual series. You watch other stuff beyond the medium that is anime.
Yeah, I don't strictly watch anime. I watch movies. I watch TV shows. Blah, blah, blah.
You're not the dude that's like, oh man, imagine if Star Wars was an anime. Then they get the Star Wars anime. It's mid. Like, fuck you. You wanted this.
It's fucking mid.
It's fucking mid. Or some people are like, this anime...
Was that good, by the way? I haven't watched any of it.
No, I've not seen any of it. Like I was saying, I like Star Wars as a concept, and some of the stuff hits, some of it misses. I'm not the dude who's like, whenever I hear Star Wars, like, ooh, gimme. No.
I don't know. I mean...
Because I'm not a fucking nerd.
I remember when Halo had like the anime thing?
Oh, yeah.
That was kind of cool, but were they good? No. But they were interesting to watch. But
I think what was funny, too, is the Halo series came out, and I have no intention of watching it.
I heard it's ass.
I have a friend who's watching it only because he's committed enough to it that he just wants to see it through. But he says, if I didn't like Halo so much, I would cancel Paramount Plus over this. And I'm like, what? He's like, it's not good.
Yeah, I heard it wasn't good.
I saw like 2 episodes, and I was like, nah.
I haven't watched any of it, but what I've heard is that they face revealed him.
Yeah, that was the thing too. I was like, bro, they showed his face like 20 times. No, there'll be scenes where he just doesn't have the mask on at all.
Christ.
And part of the magic of Halo was
you don't know
an iconic voice, so it leaves up to the imagination of what his face looks like. And even to the very end, they don't ever show his face.
Exactly.
They don't. At the very last thing on Halo 4, there's like the closest one, I would say, because I forgot Halo 5's story. I kind of blasted through it. But Halo 4, he takes it off and they take the armor off, and all you see is his eyes, and that's it.
Yeah.
It doesn't even give you any indication. You're like, okay. Like, cool.
Garbage.
Plus the voice. I don't know.
I
Could they not have got the original guy
Probably not.
and just do a voiceover?
He's like, I'm not really part of this trash.
And the trailer made it look a bit better because when I see it now, a lot of the set pieces, I'm like, that's just plastic.
That's CW shit right there.
That's not even CW. That's like at least CW. Like you can suspend your disbelief. This is like why? Like okay. Just a unbiased take, hot takes for the AHEGANG reviews.
Fucking trash. I haven't watched it, but I'm calling it trash.
I don't know. It's one of those things where maybe it's at some time. Gotham, I felt that way. But then when I actually sat down and watched all of Gotham, I'm like, this is actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I actually like this.
Besides the grip that you have about with like the character names and shit, but
well, I didn't know that until after I watched the series. I stopped right when they got to him, so he wasn't the Joker yet. But then you find out later, legally they couldn't call him the Joker. But when I would watch it, I'm like, this is dumb. This is fucking dumb. That guy does not look like the Penguin. But then I got to the point where I was like, that it's not about that. It's their own rendition.
Yeah.
So then you watch it, and I actually watch it all the way through, and I'm just like, I have that thing now where I just take it as it is. When people are like, it doesn't follow the comic books, I'm like, well, it's not that. It's their own rendition of the character. So they're going to change stuff. So I don't. But no, it's not that bad. That's what I'm saying with Halo. I'm probably going to have to wait and really like, if I absolutely have nothing else to watch, I'll find it on.
Depends on how many episodes it has.
Because I'm probably not going to have a Paramount Plus if this is all they're going to give us.
I don't fucking plan on doing that shit anytime.
You hear Netflix is trying to change their stuff?
Up the prices like they already have?
Yeah, but there was like, I don't know if it's real, but there was a picture that says, if you pay for this, you get 480p. I'm like, I don't think they're going to restrict that. There was like a picture that was like basic,
480p?
Advanced one is like a little bit more expensive, and you get 1080p, and then there's another tier. I don't know if these are real. It looked like it was just a picture that someone took from their phone. But
why is a streaming service selling 480p to anybody? That's kind of wild to me.
I don't know. Well, it might be because like whatever you're buying, you're getting a certain bandwidth, and that certain bandwidth
I
only
get
certain
that.
definitions. But why would you do that? You're fucking your business model up.
Yeah.
Bro, someone's gonna die.
I mean, 40p is whack now.
Bro, I would watch stuff from E-Bomb's world in the same definition. I'm like, how was I able to make
back
out
in the day,
shit?
like, this shit's ice clear.
I used to be like,
bro.
yeah, like now I look at it, I'm like, how did I make that? Because I would watch alien stuff on E-Bomb's world, and one of them was this one in Mexico where it was like alien on a jetpack, and people did analysis with it and broke it down and said, if you look here, he runs on the mountain, and right there, it's like, I can see it! I can fucking see it clear as day! I can see it as the day I was born!
You see this,
and now I watch it now, and I'm like, what? And the guy's voice doesn't sound as clear as I remember. Now it's like, if you look right here,
like he's talking through a fucking like
through Lithuania's best potato.
What the fuck? Like,
it's connected to two diodes.
you like,
next to
I don't really
a
remember
tin
it.
can.
Like, I don't really remember what he said.
They recorded this with a bucket over his head.
Like, what? Are they in an elevator? What the hell's going on here?
It gets to the point where I'm like, God, I was so naive.
Back in the day, like, I remember like old games. Like, this shit's fucking best graphics I've ever seen.
Bro, I remember my friend told me he used to fap to Tomb Raider. I could see why. And I look at it now, I'm like, that is not look human.
Bro, them triangle polygons be hitting, bro.
Laura.
Laura Croft, more like Laura. Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Out of here. Speaking of which, the movies for that weren't that bad. I mean, it was like
the Laura Croft movies?
Yeah, no. Well, there was that one, the Angelina Jolie one, but then they had the new one. They kind of reinvented Tomb Raider.
I haven't seen those.
To be more of like an epic adventure type thing, like Uncharted, which is fine. It works. It looks good.
Oh, you mean the female version of Uncharted?
You mean the fucking female version they're trying to shove down our virgin throats?
Jesus Christ.
No.
The polygons do be. No, but the Laura Croft SF films are pretty solid.
Oh, okay. It took me a second because I know what you meant, but when I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, no, they're
pretty solid.
Oh, okay.
You know, I'm gonna say I'm a fan.
I'm gonna tell you right now, when it comes to SFM tier list, like they need to fix Apex. What the fuck?
Look, hear me out.
Because the Overwatch ones are pretty immaculate.
Hear me out. There's some Loba ones.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only one, but that's because
Loba's Loba.
I mean,
Loba, yeah.
she's sexy as fuck. That's
Well,
fine.
but
There's some other ones where like you couldn't have just like. I mean,
I don't know how hard it is for them.
the
to look at
SFMs
model.
for Farah from Overwatch. She's in a suit, and they made that work somehow.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, bravo.
Yeah.
You can't do the same
Did you
magic.
see-
They probably just don't care.
Did you see the fucking memes of like the game developers for Overwatch 2 when you see people rip their models like? I'm like, hell yeah, let's go,
Dude.
Can't wait for more of those.
Dude, like I think I explained it to you that when you look at Fortnite and Fortnite's starting to make the graphics better.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, they made these girls too thick. Calm down. This is why
That's a big
horny
part
little
of it.
kids are into like Fortnite because they buy skins with girls with like fat asses, and then they got Chun-Li, and they were like really, and then they made little like emotes too where they just straight up like show their ass basically,
Oh, yeah.
and you're like,
Like Fortnite's kind of lit.
oh, dude. There was one season where they gave you this like girl with it had different styles, and it was like the first season I came back.
Yeah.
Bro, they changed the lighting engine at that time.
I could just imagine like some fucking kid like, Mom, I need the V-Bucks.
Give me a fucking V-Bucks, you fucking drunken whore.
I need the no.
Let me see. Hopefully it doesn't
Oh,
bring something
links.
fucked
Let's
up.
go.
Bro, this is when they changed the lighting. It was right when they changed the lighting, and there was a pose like this for her, and
Lord.
like yeah, she would be like that, right? And you're like, okay, whatever. But then there was like
Not the AHEGANG face, bro.
that's what I was saying. I hope they don't. Yeah, like look at this shit. Like they're already like.
Let's go.
No, they gave you. This was the first style. This was the second style. Then this. But then they had also just changed the lighting. So I don't think I'm gonna find it here. But yeah, and this was her pose where she was like kind of like. But then you turn it around, stuff. You're like, you do not need to accentuate that ass like that, bro. Like there's fucking little
Don't
kids.
argue with them, bro.
And you're like, hey, bro, what the fuck's your problem, bro? I'm trying to get off. But it's just
No. Just not me
not me
personally.
personally, no.
But I mean, like, I'm not gonna tell them to tone down.
But
the
it's
ass.
like, I was like, they're like, what the fuck, sir?
Epic Games.
How much for that model, sir? It's just a video game model. That guy's funny. Did you see on the Twitch where he shows like him doing one where he was playing around? He's like, 1 second, he had like a little spray bottle. Okay, 1 sec. And then you see him recording it. He's like, sir. And I'm like, he just does it like in 5 minutes. It's so cool. He's the best. Where is it? This is just like a fucked up word. It's like, no, but like, okay, that's essentially what it was. Like that. You see it?
Yeah.
They changed it. And then when you got to the full suit, it was this, the back, forget about it. That shit, like, yeah, like that shit was like, and they gave you this fucking emo and stuff. You're like, what the fuck? It's like
You're sounding
pretty straight.
pretty upset about it, and it's concerning.
I'm just saying, Sean, there are children.
We're all kids, weren't we?
I know, I was gonna say, like, I wasn't fucking.
Yeah.
Never mind. Bro, one of the best parts of being like a kid and like growing up to like pre-teenage, Europe does not give a fuck. They'll have at like 6 p.m. fucking. I told you the anime block.
Yeah.
Where it would be fucking. Let me see if I can find.
Fucking. That's what there was.
Yes, no soda. This is the one I was thinking about. That me and
Yasuda.
that one girl were talking about. And bro, they just showed this shit at fucking like after school 6 p.m. on Encore on the block.
Yeah, those siblings were bussing.
Yeah, and like they're just that. Like
Yeah.
God, like Sweet Home Alabama intensifies, bro. My personal favorite was the big titty girl with the glasses because their story was kind of. Anyways, the way this one did was they went through. You know how like some of these visual novel ones have different paths for girls, and usually the anime just kind of chooses one.
Yeah.
This one showed you all of them, and like it would go through like the first 3 episodes were one path, then it would go back to where the path can be split and show you the rest of
I
it.
like that idea.
And then yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they did it actually pretty good, and animation was, but I remember why
Prime time.
when I was talking to the girl about it, and I'm like, God damn it, bro! Like this was like our shit, and it was 6 p.m. like TV 14, but straight up just sex scenes, and you're like, God, fucking damn it! Another thing was in Europe, they had these Spanish films that would come up, and they're like, "Oh, premiering, won 20 different awards, cool," and they would have like just straight up like hardcore sex scenes that you're like, I'm pretty sure those two actors literally just fucked on camera. Like, it was crazy living in Europe because they didn't care.
Yeah.
And there was no like pay-per-view type thing yet where you had to pay for these channels. You just, if you stayed up late enough, you would see everything. Like one time I fell asleep, and you know, before I came back to the US, you know, when you fall asleep, you wake up, Adult Swim's on, Inuyasha ending's playing.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay, there we go. Inuyasha, cool.
In Europe?
In Europe, you wake up and it's like full on, like they show the jizz on going into her mouth and stuff. You're like, oh, and they had weird sound effects for some reason.
Woo!
Yeah, like insert
helicopter.
Yeah, no. Some of them was like when it would finish and like the girls doing that stuff, and me and my brother were like, "What the fuck is this?" Because we were still growing up. We're like, "What the fuck? Where does that come from?" It's like, then it was like, like little like clip noises, like Microsoft Editor basic turkey baster squirting noise.
Just squirted sound. Bloop.
It's like that was a trip, but no,
not the Elmer's glue.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It works on the commercials. It's gonna work on here.
Yeah.
But nah, bro, that was what the fuck is Chibi doing? I want turkey and ham. What type of sandwich should I make? A club?
I don't see what is that. What 3 is? Yeah.
No,
Cuban.
you can't. Oh, Cuban. No, Cubans don't have turkey.
So,
a Reuben? Because French dip has like beef.
What's a
Roast beef.
Monte Carlo is?
I'm not sure what a Monte
I
Carlo
think it's
is.
4. No,
A Cuban has.
I think a Monte Cristo. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, I think that's
Oh,
what it is.
Monte Cristo. Okay, I was like Monte Carlo. What the fuck?
Nah, that's what I meant to say. Not Hamburglo.
Hamburger. Sorry, guys. 1 second. I just want to see kind of. Bro, you guys should see my first answers. I was Chris-act.
Oh, bullshit.
I was boss. I was fucking cracked, guys. Bro, I was fucking cracked.
So, the other day,
Yes.
I was doing my research.
For?
Just casual research.
I was doing my research for. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Don't mind your own fucking business. You brought it up, mind your own fucking business. No, but I stumbled upon somebody mentioning a site called Ashley Madison.
Oh, did you hear
I
that?
didn't know anything about it,
Bro.
And then
I did a deep dive when they.
and I did a little bit of a deep dive myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, it was like one of those things where like it was like those text to speech like Reddit videos.
Yeah, where they talked about the
Yeah.
events and what
It
happened.
was like, name one secret that you found out that ruined your life, blah blah blah. And then like some like
Name one secret that ruined your life. Make it as horny as possible.
Yeah, not safe for work, wherever. But it was like and somebody talked about how like they found out that their ex was a part of like Ashley Madison. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Oh.
I only know some girls named Ashley Madison. But then I found out what it was, and if you don't know what it is, for the people listening, it's a dating website that was supposed to promote affairs.
Yeah, you find someone you want to have an affair with on there.
Yeah.
That and that's not like one of those. Oh, it's secretly like, you know. It's not like a wink, wink. They straight up say on the site like, find your next affair or adventure, basically.
Yeah.
Like just telling you.
It's straight up like.
It's not like one of those things where it's like, you know.
Holy shit.
Wink, wink. No, they were very upfront about it.
Yeah, I'm like, I mean, I respect it.
Until
like, damn.
it got. Another thing is like the people who got caught up in that incident. I mean, you kind of asked for it.
But like, we just like because when I was reading about it,
Mm-hmm.
I found out like, oh, a website where if you want to have an affair, you can have an affair.
Yeah.
Go do you. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, there's like
That's how
sites
I'm
where it's like, hey, there's girls looking for a sugar daddy, or
Exactly. That's
so,
exactly.
yeah,
I
it's
thought,
whatever
oh,
it is,
great
yeah.
business idea.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And then I read more
'Cause,
about it,
yeah.
and then people are like, oh, you know what? fuck JC. I'm gonna make him an account on Action Madison, send it to his significant other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Now I see why
They
it's
don't
bad.
vet at all.
Exactly. Now I see why it's bad.
Another thing that was bad, I don't know if you read that in your research, when they got, like, basically all their data got leaked.
Yes. I did read about that.
And a lot of them were .gov or .navy.mil. A lot. Who uses their fucking work email? Like, I get it, but make a fucking burner email, bro. Like,
Use the Hotmail, bro.
yeah, like, go to live.com or something. It takes 5 minutes to make Jim Johnson at something.
It was so fucking wild because I was like, but that's what I was saying. But the leaks, but then like, JC has some account that you may not even made yourself.
Yeah.
Now it's out there. People are like, oh, let's just look at it. Oh my god.
Someone took my pictures and put it on. What was it? Because someone asked me about it. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is. It was like Pit of Flesh or something. Like some dating site that was like for kinks and stuff. And I was like, what? And we looked, and like out of our friends, I think like 3 of us had a profile that's, I guess what happened was, it was when a lot of Facebook stuff was there. If you had a Facebook, it would just grab that data. But it would make an account using your Facebook data.
Yeah.
And I guess it was tied to specifically who you followed or something. But I was like,
like a bot.
But I was like, bro, if a girl found this, she'd be thinking I'm a freak or something. Because I'm not into any of that stuff. But yeah, no. Needless to say, it was a very bad time for leaking information with Ashley Madison, and a lot of people got exposed. And I think there was even you could pay them a specific amount of money to erase your existence on that site.
It didn't really even delete your stuff.
It didn't, no. I think a lot of YouTubers made fun of it. What was it? I think Keemstar talked about it or something. These 2 YouTubers, I forgot, they don't YouTube no more. It's like one of those back in the glory days when it happened, and like Medicare and other people talked about it and made videos, and it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I found out the other day. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah. And it was like they leaked it, and get this, it wasn't just that they leaked it, it was easily findable.
Oh yeah.
You could find it, like, I think 4chan had one guy who just legit just put it all there, and you could just say Control F and put the name, and then they'll have the address and everything, and how much money they put in there, because you could pay for certain things.
You pay like for like messages or some shit like that.
Something like that. It's like a subscription service thing, but it got to the point where it was like, well, like, it's out there. God. And I think it was somebody from 4chan or something who did it.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised, regardless, but still.
They were basically like, if you don't pay us this money, we're going to leak your whole clientele. And the people from Ashley Madison were like, all right.
Do it.
Do it, bitch.
Do it.
And then when he did it, oh, damn, they did it. Yo, Freddy, what? They fucking did it.
You should be more worried about it because we made you a fake account the other day. Huh?
What?
Remember when you ate my lunch? Hey, fuck you.
Fuck you. Hey.
I made you an account because you took the last soda from
Well,
the soda machine.
Well, I made your account an account because you're a bitch.
Damn. The whole office got one because they didn't decide to fucking fix the print.
Oh my god.
You ran out of ink 2 weeks ago when I went on vacation. Come back, the ink's still not fixed.
You're fucking...
Yeah.
So what? Someone was just talking about it and you found out?
Yeah, I just did it because I didn't know what it was. So I just did it.
You really did not know?
No, I never heard of it before.
Bro. Come on, bro. You know what's been helping me through these hard times, though? Seriously? We talked about it last time, but bro. That Johnny Depp trial, man, he comes off so damn cool, man. He was... His lawyer... Not his lawyer. They brought, like, some psychiatrist... Because there's a psychiatrist and there's a psychologist and a psychiatrist. There's different things. Yeah. They brought one... I forgot who I think she's a psychologist. Like, cognitive psychiatrist. Bro, she's kind
of bad, though.
Damn. Yeah. Bro... The defense was like trying to
stop talking about the muffins?
Okay, so we can stop talking about the fucking muffins. And then they were saying stuff where it's like, they say stuff like, okay, so you had drinks and dinner with Mr. Depp. That's not completely correct. And you talked about this, saying that, like, okay, whoa. She said no. You can't keep going like as if she said yes to it. Like, And this fucking building manager who was like, look, I'm just done with this case, okay? Like, look, whatever. Like, so when you saw her face, she didn't have no bruises. No. Were you looking for those? No, I wasn't looking for them, but I'm pretty sure I could tell if a girl has a bruise, I would say something. So you didn't see no bruise? No. So you're saying that you didn't see whether or not she had bruises? He's like, what? Like, there was a point where he's like, what? Like, come. They were asking him all these questions to try and get him to say something. And then that one dude objected to his own question when he was asking something about it with the house manager who straight up called her like a spoiled teenage brat. And he was like, yeah, well, all this stuff. And like, so what happened when you talked to the doctor? Well, he said that he had a inflicted wound. Like, hearsay. And the judge is like, but you asked the question.
Yeah.
You're like, God. And then Johnny's just doing doodles. There's a video of him, like, as they're talking, he's like, yo, look at this. Cool, right? And the lawyer's like, what the fuck? How'd you just did that right now? Imagine, like, yo, right there. And it just shows, like, a AHEGANG cackerel. Cool, right? Yeah. Shut the fuck up, Johnny. We gotta get in trouble. Bro, you're gonna get me in trouble, man. I'm a fucking loyal. You fucking like it. Shut up.
Look at those fucking whiskers.
You can keep it yourself. That's yours. That's yours to keep.
Thanks, Johnny.
It was like that she is done. I get it. No matter what happens, there's still gonna be some people who really do like. There's some stuff revealed about Johnny that people will be like, "Oh, I didn't know he's been pretty open about it when they say, oh, is it true because of this and that?" And he's like, well, yeah, I have a problem and stuff. It's like, okay. Like, they talked about the pooping. Jesus fuck. Imagine Amber Heard just there, like, texting on her phone, like, her girlfriends after he left. You know, yeah, we should get lunch. And it's like, just, it's like, ugh. This bitch. Imagine how crazy you have to be that you stand up on the bed and then pull down your pants and then just pop a squat and you just like go through TikTok.
She's texting her friends. Give me 5.
Or she's probably on the phone.
Backspace.
Yeah, so
I'm ready now.
Yeah, so my nails are gonna. Oh,
Bloop.
5 o'clock. Yeah. Oh, sorry. She starts like taking off her shirt because one of them she's like can't really let it out. It's like how fucking crazy. And the whole time she tries to like look all sad and stuff. I'm like, bitch, it is obvious because Johnny hasn't been like putting on an act. He's just been like laughing and chuckling at certain things, going there, and you're like, I don't know if she gets on the stand. I don't know what's gonna happen. They had an officer that straight up was like, well, why didn't you arrest him? He's like, well, it's not against the law to argue with your girlfriend or your wife. Like, what? No. And then they have like, I forgot what it was, but yeah, his like old agent. You straight up said, like, so you think, let's be real, like, he didn't get, like, there was no reason to believe that Disney didn't hire him because of the allegations. He's like, no, that's exactly why. And they're like, well, how do you know? Are you fucking serious? We don't need to say nothing. We all just knew. It was, like, kind of offhandedly mentioned. And they're like, Jesus Christ, bro, like, that's the whole thing of this case. Because they're trying to argue, we didn't ruin you. Those allegations didn't affect your career at all. Johnny Depp, you're just a fucking asshole. And it's like, that just proved it. Like,
yeah.
And then he just comes off like a rock star whenever he like gets all snippy with the people and the girls. We love you, Johnny. And you see that one video that came out where they were recording them coming into the Virginia courtroom. And you just see Amber come in like, just cold. No music. Johnny comes out to fucking Bob Marley and you're Johnny, and he's like, "Oh, what's up? What's good with you?"
That's funny.
It was like nothing, bro. Like, God fucking damn. I told my parents, I'm like, bro, once my boy Johnny beats this case, we're watching all of Pirates of the Caribbean one night extravaganza. Yeah, the fucking like. Getting sturdy and shit to the fucking. It's like, no, bro, come on. Like, but I don't like those people who are using this as this should be proof that all women are fucking monsters. I'm like, no, fuck you, no.
It sounds like the dudes that are like trying to get away with
beating their fucking wife or something.
Yeah.
No, like there's like certain YouTubers.
It's like the people who are like,
they're like whenever
using the vice versa. That were like.
Mm-hmm.
Like, always believe the woman. I'm like, sure. But, like, don't just assume that all men or all females in the situation are the same.
I think the first thing that I said out of all this was when this happened. I was like, bro, he's like, what, 50-something? In the whole 50 years, he went through 2 other girls. Not once did any of these allegations come through. Now, all of a sudden, we're supposed to believe when, like, someone said it. And it's like, I get it. But, like, they made me look like an asshole because I said, maybe we should just wait to see the evidence. I don't know. Because...
What the fuck, JC? You're supposed to believe the girl all the time.
You fucking Sigma wannabe bitch. Like, no.
You're supposed to believe the girl all the time. Even if she took a shit in your bed.
Bro, that's still...
And you hit her. You grabbed her by the neck and you shoved her face in her own shit. You the monster.
Said, no, bad. We do that outside.
You grabbed the soda can filled with pennies. You just shook it really loud in her ear. You're the fucking monster.
And while she was yelping, you said, get the fuck in the garage right now.
Jesus Christ, you stink.
You fucking bitch. That was $3,000 for the Egyptian cotton. Sheets.
Now get the fucking spray bottle. Don't you fucking dare me.
You fuck, this is what you fucking deserve. You fucking...
I don't care if you whimper, you little bitch.
Yeah, look at her. She knows what she did.
Oh, who the fuck did this to the toilet paper in the fucking bathroom? How many fucking times did I tell you to put the seat back up?
I'll give you back to that fucking farm we got you from.
Jesus Christ. That's too far, jeez.
Okay, I win, you motherfucker.
That was too far. We don't talk about farms here.
No. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait. Your boy's going to wrestling. There's that boxing match. Apparently, you have like 2 of the top women boxers
When?
tonight. I don't.
Oh, really?
I don't.
I told you, I don't keep shit with like up.
I feel bad, but like people always like. I forgot something, but one of my friends was like, he doesn't care how misogynistic he comes off. Like he doesn't care. Mm-hmm. They were like saying like, "Hey guys, WNBA, they need more attention, guys." He's like, "Yeah, they just need to play. Like they give a fuck." And I was like, "Oh come on, man! Like, I mean, you know, there's some skilled one." He's like, "Yeah, but LeBron's on the next channel. I ain't gonna fucking change that shit." Like it's like the same mentality that some of these people have with this. That I feel bad for saying that it's just people. I had an argument with a friend because the Jake Paul fight because he's helping promote this. Because he's all
told
about.
me that he.
Yeah, he's all about like, women's boxing needs more attention, and my friend argued, this is good for boxing. I'm like, it's not. It's making this a circus act, and like, no, bro, it's putting eyes on the product. I'm like, there's people who
Short term for the people who take part in the event.
Yes.
Yes.
But in long term, this isn't gonna change shit.
Not really.
Only real boxers are gonna change that. Like Canelo bringing record numbers, Tyson Fury bringing record numbers too, and like they're big money makers. Yeah. And
I'm not gonna knock a girl boxer.
Like,
if she wanted to make her money,
especially when these two are like apparently like they have like a lot of accolades under their belts, bro. They're trying to like this is gonna be like a big deal in women's boxing. But the whole point is only time's gonna tell if this is just based on the hype that because WWE's involved, Jake Paul is. He told somebody, and I guess the head of the boxing people, like the UK boxing stand, said, "Well, no one's gonna watch it because fucking women's boxing is boring." And they're like, "Oh, well, we're gonna show him." And my friend, I said, "So first you went from Chibusi." It went from, Jake Paul's gonna bring more. These events bring more eyes, whether you like it or not, to boxing. I'm like, yeah, but the people are bringing the eyes because they want to see Jake Paul get his ass whipped, or they're a fan of him.
I mean, okay.
But like but if he doesn't do it, the next event's not gonna keep doing it. So the Tyrone Woodley, the second one, flopped hard. Yeah. Like the buy rates sucked because people were like, "We're over this." Like,
I think that there's people who've never watched boxing before.
Yeah, and there's probably gonna be someone like, "Oh, this is exciting," because they did have some good undercards.
This is exciting. Maybe I want to watch more boxing.
But what do you think the percentage of that is?
But exactly, is it a large number?
No,
maybe not.
That's why.
Yeah, is it gonna help boxing as a sport? Probably not.
Yeah, I mean, as a spectacle, fine, but then it makes it seem that now everything has to be a spectacle about it, and there's actually no respect for the art, because that's what people have a problem right now with UFC. That before it was like when you had like Tank Abbott and shit knocking people on their feet, and the dudes like would be hanging on a cage.
Yeah.
It was a spectacle, or they would have like people in 3 different weight classes, and one of them roided to the gills. They didn't give a shit.
Oh yeah.
Now it's like our main complaint is, oh, this is boring. Like, it's just 2 dudes fighting.
Yeah.
Some of them, and then now they take it so seriously.
They also got a little bit of spoiled. Too.
Yeah, because now they're like, now it's not about making because before it was making an impact.
Yeah.
You had fucking Forrest Griffin and Stephen Bonner like beating the shit out of each other. Got a big thing, and they were like, it put UFC to the next level. Now it's like, oh, they're fighting, and the people who really watch it are the people who like have like a huge respect for the MMA art.
Yeah.
But you don't get like as many people unless it's like a big UFC event, because of course people are going to attend to it. It's in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And people think they're going to see a fight, but a lot of complaints I've been seeing is like, oh, this is boring now. It's like, well,
oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, like you said, they're spoiled, and it's more of like, not spoiled in a bad sense. It's like
spoiled because they got so used to seeing
got
knockouts and like like all out wars.
And now when people are like taking it seriously, now they're getting all these people from around the world, and sometimes not every martial arts has to do with fighting style, has to do with knockouts. It's like long game submission work.
People don't want to get knocked out all the time.
Yeah, especially with like all that. But
well, also it's a good nowadays. It's kind of a good starting point to have good wrestling.
Oh yeah, because good catch wrestling and good like grappling and stuff.
Yeah, because regardless, there's a good chance the fight could go on the ground.
Yeah,
or
there's a good chance that the fighters are just not going to hit each other at all.
Or even if you go against a good striker, you could take him to the ground, win the fight that way.
Yeah,
that's all it is. So like it's cool for like the starting out, but like if you really wanted to like what's it called, like make a name, I feel like it's easier, just speculation at least, I think it's easier for you to make a more of a bigger name for yourself if you're a knockout artist versus a submission artist. But it's just because people want to see knockouts.
Oh yeah,
people don't always want to see submissions.
People aren't gonna really appreciate it when
I like submissions because I know
when they're buzzed in the crowd.
Exactly, but I know how hard it is to get submissions.
And they want blood. This is the new age gladiators. They want blood.
Yeah, they want to see a crazy knockout.
They want to wait for the video package and the you're doing that to me.
Like, cause like they don't want to see TKO. They want to see someone get hit and drop.
No, yeah, they want people to fucking die.
That's why people like boxing so much.
Yeah, but whatever.
But like
that YouTube boxing.
Exactly.
Did you see that? Sam Hyde is gonna fight Boogie. Boogie was this one. He was that dude that remember that dude with the Mountain Dew and the Doritos. He was like that guy. He was a fat dude that flipped the table.
The chug guy.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
The guy who would like flip the table. It looks like that one dude we know. That was him, Francis or whatever is his character's name. That was a Boogie.
Oh shit.
And then he became super like, I don't even want to say liberal. He just he was very left leaning, and he like was being like kind of a weirdo at one point. He just went off the deep end. He made this one hot take where I forgot what it was. It was something where he basically said that I can actually appreciate like Nazis or something because they actually like believe in something or something like that. It was something like that. It was bad. Damn. He plays mostly World of Warcraft, and it just like went down. And there was an incident where some guy, it was bad on both sides, where one dude basically said, I'm gonna fucking kill, or I'm gonna not kill you, I'm gonna go to your door, like I know your address, I'm gonna go to your door. And he says, you better not. So then the guy goes to his door, and you're like, okay, well, you know.
A SWAT, is that the term?
No. Swatting is like they call the cops and get a report to get the SWAT.
I know what you're talking about. I thought it was a.
But no, he legit is another streamer guy. He just wanted to like confront him at his house, and Boogie's like, don't do that. And Boogie came out with a gun and like shot it in the air and like threatened him. Yeah. And people immediately were like, that's when it fucked up. I'm like, okay, well, first of all, the guy came to him. Cringy as fuck. Those people are fucking weird, bro. Seriously. Yeah. And like he got arrested and stuff, and I think Boogie, I don't know, there's a whole bunch of stuff with Boogie, but whatever. He's coming out. Sam Hyde, I guess, is gonna fight him, and they're gonna get like other people from like the underbelly of the internet, the ones who are banned from Twitch and stuff, and have to keep changing platforms, that
Should have EDP.
that only like 20 people are gonna know about that watch the actual event.
Should have
Like, you know, there's those rivalries. They're like, oh, Beaver Bitch 68 is gonna fight
EDP.
Tom Krillin 5825. We know this, and only like there are 20 fans between them are gonna know
yeah.
that care about the fight. It's one of those where it's like, huh?
I want to see EDP fight.
I'm here for iDubbbz against Dr. Michael. Where the fuck? And then there's
Dr.
Harley.
Michaels, bro. Show some respect. to Dr.
Whatever.
Michaels.
I don't know who the fuck he is. I don't.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he probably is a nice guy. iDubbbz, you know, sold out. It's fine. And it's like, Sam Hyde, did you hear about that after that he still keeps going, that Sam Hyde's just notoriously hard to work with? Sam Hyde's like, what? The reason I'm kind of mad at the documentary is because I paid all this money to make it funny for you.
Yeah.
And it just looks like you were a kid holding a grudge. And then you're now all of a sudden you're like putting it out, and I don't know. If you look at the actual documentary, I like Sam's part of it better because they're explaining it. Yeah. And they're just like, oh yeah, we were doing stuff like have a real fight over who uses the moniker Cream Boy or whatever. And it's
all the shit you show me about Sam Hyde's pretty funny.
Yeah, he's like a funny guy, and like I feel like people shouldn't really give a fuck about his politics, and even before that, a lot of people just don't really anymore. Yeah. They got past that. It's like, how is he like, you get like a documentary that got a lot of views, and he even like had the whole boxing thing there. That would make sense. Yeah. Just like honestly, you can have him box somebody. Like, I know people say he's hard to work with, but I feel like with this, he wouldn't try to do something. He's like, no, just put me in the ring and I'll fucking fight somebody. Yeah. He tried to challenge Joe Rogan, but he knew Joe Rogan was never going to really respond. Yeah. He challenged Hassan, that politics guy, and I don't know, that guy keeps ducking him, so he's like, whatever. And then fucking, I guess Harley said, oh yeah, I'll fight him, but iDubbbz like, no, Sam's not going to be at our event, so I guess Harley's fighting Ego Raptor. Yeah. And
Aaron Hansen,
whatever his fucking name is. Then
no, I'm not excited.
Sam Hyde's like, oh, I'll train you, and he's like, send me a video. And Harley's like, he was telling the PKA podcast like, oh yeah, I just sent him a video thinking, oh, he's gonna make a joke out of it. Sam Hyde's like, you're fucking trash, bro. Like, come over here, we'll spar, I'll help you out. Because I guess in his mind, he's like, well, this is the only way I could actually fuck with iDubbbz event, by making Harley an absolute killing machine. Yeah. And then he says like, well, what did he call it? He's like, the ghost of Kiev. Kiev or whatever. Yeah. You're like, what the fuck is up with that guy? Jesus Christ. But I guess he's actually having a boxing event. I don't know if it's going to be the same day. But there's like a couple people who I know from like that internet blood sport community that are going to be part of it. And I'm like, me personally, I would like to see that. But at the same time, only like 50 people in the crowd are gonna fucking know. It's one of those guys. It's like when you're like at a event or we're listening to fucking anime openings and everybody's like this, that, and then me, well, that's Air Gear. You're like, cool. I don't know what that is.
Like, what the fuck?
Whatever, boomer. It's like that. We're gonna be like, oh shit, it's so and so against so and so.
I haven't seen them in years.
I have $50 down on the fat one.
It's like one of those like super amateur events. Yeah. Where you don't know anybody, but I don't know. I like to look at this guy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna vote for him.
Exactly. Yeah. Or like I do award shows, like Best Picture. I'm like, I've only seen the trailer for one of these movies. I don't have to have it. It's like, cool. Oh my god. I can't wait. I want to see how that turns out. I'm not gonna buy it. No. Full disclosure.
JC, you're hurting the boxing scene by finding a legal strain.
It's my right as an American to Google and find a Reddit subreddit that just happens to have somebody who has the link in their comments and says, hey guys, I'm just saying you should buy it, but
if you do find one of those links, send it my way. So I can report it.
So I can report it for the good of this nation.
But just send it to me, but I gotta watch the whole thing to make sure.
To make sure it was that event.
It was.
And then
I
will report it and maybe think about the replay, depending how the fights go. If I really think the replay's worth it. But then again, it's probably not because I don't like to look back.
Yeah, because, you know.
Because I'm just looking forward to the next fight. But it's going to help me that much more greater to look
the
back.
greater good.
Because in the next time, I won't do that.
And the box community.
God damn it, bro. Did you ever see what was that one? There was like that subreddit, MMA streams, and fucking
got shut down
Brandon. Brandon Schaub brought it up and got so much attention to it. I'm like, fucking Brandon. He ruins everything. I always wanted to be a comedian. You know, one of my idols was Jim Carrey. Alrighty then. I'm like, oh my god, bro. Fucking Brandon, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck. Did you ever see
that was the worst? Alrighty then.
Yeah, he like.
Alrighty then.
Did you ever see when like he was there talking to Joe Rogan, talking about how he could beat some MMA guy, and Joe Rogan's like, "Oh really?" He's like, "Yeah, I think he'd be surprised. I think you'd be surprised. Yeah, I think he'd fuck you up." Like fucking Joe, calm down.
Joe. Joe's
like,
hilarious.
tough love, but calm down. Like he like crucified this man.
Here's the wall. Brandon Schwab's not a great fighter.
No. Do you have one or two fights where you won? Sure. If you throw the Bible if you throw a Bible to 20 monkeys, one of those monkeys is at least not gonna fucking shit in it.
If you were to ask me, what fight do you remember about Brandon Schwab? They're all losses.
Yeah.
But that exactly.
And then maybe there's one that you could say that was controversial because he probably won. But then again, I don't remember who.
No.
I don't remember.
You don't remember
why.
anybody. All I remember is his losses.
Like, there are people who like tell me like, oh, he's fine. If you find him funny, fine. I made fun of his comedy stand up because I saw it and I was like, is this supposed people told me Chris D'Elia is super funny. I watched his like stand up that year that they told me it was funny and I was like, he just does a funny voice and guys, dolphins fuck each other. Guys, no, did you guys just hear me? And you're like, I don't know what the fact was. I've just made that one up, but it's like, we get it, bro. Like, Joe Rogan does that too. He'll do that thing where he just is like, did you guys hear what I said? That there are more tigers in Texas than the wilds of Africa. And you're like, okay. No, let me just say it again, guys. And you're like, I think the only thing that's funny is that he thinks it's funny. And I'm like, or not funny, but it's like one of those like pothead things where like, okay, we get it. You're like, bro, why do noses run and feet smell? Guys,
bro,
think about that. It's like, we get it. And then fucking, I don't know. Brian Callen, he at least is out of all the one that made me kind of laugh. I think it's kind of funny that... I think it's kind of funny. They call it the boxer and the kid, the fighter.
Why do fingers tip? Well, you tiptoe.
Why don't you tip fingers?
Bro.
What are some other ones?
They're so fucking...
There was like that one guy who would go to the mirror and say something, and you're like, that's... Okay, that's
he's like the... Yeah, he always has like the
guys. And then he would be like upside down. Why? You're like, okay. Or
oh my god.
There's that, but another thing is like Chris D'Elia wasn't that funny, and then Brandon Schaub, like God bless his heart. But there was that one video that I saw on TikTok where he's there saying like and there was this Asian doctor for UFC and he's like, oh Mr. Schaub, we must give you shot, and I'm like, oh, and then someone put the next clip after, hello, I'm Ryan, like whatever, and I am the doctor for him. I'm like, he speaks better English than Brandon Schaub. What the fuck? That's, like, I get it. Comedians exaggerate shit.
Yeah.
Like, a lot. But that was just, it's so bad when it's so verifiably untrue. It's like, it's like, come on, bro. Like, are you fucking serious? And I don't know, before his first stand-up special, how long did he do stand-up?
I don't fucking know, bro.
I
don't really pay attention.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't know. I was like, oh, it's that guy. The fighter guy.
The MMA fighter.
I mean, I think the funniest thing that either him and Brian Callen have done is that they call it the fighter and the kid, and Brian Callen's like, what, fucking 50? How is he the kid? No, I'm fucking serious.
I know, but God damn.
It's like, oh my god.
Sir!
Sir!
You were 50 years old.
Did you see, speaking of roasting dumbasses, did you see Super Hot? Fire, the rapper came back.
Oh, he came back, yeah.
And you see the one like, psych! I switched it.
Like, it's so fucking
He got with
wild.
Blueface and stuff, and fucking, it was
Fucking
so funny.
Blueface.
Yeah, Blueface was like, what? Like, okay, you can't do that here, bro. What the fuck? You can't do. As he's rapping, they have pizza. Like, yo, and then I love the comments by the people. Damn, bro, dang, yo, but why the pizza cold though? like they probably rehearsed it like 3 times. Or another one was like, and the guy when he does something and he like slumps, and the guy's like looking at him like, oh, and there's that one guy staring at him, and he's like, like, God, iconic.
Fucking wild.
Iconic. I love Super Hot Fire, bro. That shit gets me all the time. But it still stands. Soulja Boy was the first rap. Nobody believed it when Soulja Boy said, I'm the first rapper to beat Super Hot Fire, and then the footage came out.
Dre.
I was the first rapper to have an iPhone. Literally a video of him. Like, yo, Steve Jobs gave me this shit. Like, what the fuck?
Like, wait a minute.
Bro, I was the first rapper on the moon. Oh shit, what the fuck, yo, what's up? And he's like there, like stepping on the moon and stuff as a lantern comes down. Like, this man fucking telling the truth.
Fucking Soulja Boy is the wildest entity, I swear.
I was the first rapper to grave Drake and sign home. Like, what?
Dre.
God damn. Chibi is flat as a board. Let's see what she has to say about this.
Go for it. Think on. Okay, think on. What? I take back my let's go. I didn't realize which one that was.
Is it censored? Is it only censored on here, but not
I have no idea, to be honest.
Chibusi the Goosey? What?
Chibusi.
Chibusi Dokusi.
So fucking hear about Iron Mouse doing the meet and greets at Con off Kai Expo.
What?
I think it's in San Jose, California.
Oh, okay.
But her meet and greet sold out. I'm like,
It's
oh,
sold
shit.
out?
It got like announced yesterday.
God, fucking damn it, bro.
My shit.
There's all those.
Oh yeah, the tweet was
Yeah.
that the Iron Mouse meet and greets sold out, but there's plenty of other spots for the other VTubers showing up. Like, damn.
Like, damn.
I feel bad.
And they're like, guys, come on.
Like,
Let's give the girls a hand.
guys.
Sirs.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so we still have tickets left for the other guests.
So get down here and pick one up. And then
I'm
it's
like,
like,
damn.
how does a VTuber meet and greet work? It's on the computer or
So
something.
yeah, it's a two-way video chat. Yeah, but
That's messed.
someone said no. I only want
No.
Iron Mouse.
Here's something. What the fuck? No.
Who?
Who?
That's funny.
God damn it. No, dude.
That's
there's-
actually hilarious.
Let me see. I thought there was a memory of mine that was like super dumb.
Introducing.
Djibouti Dukusi. Oh my god. One sec. Where the fuck is it? Memories, please? Please? Please?
Sir.
Memories, please. Oh my god. Get the fuck. Who has that?
You.
No. No.
Sir.
No! Okay. Oh my god. Or, what was it? On, Komi-san Can't Communicate. What do they have instead of Akira? They have something, and it's funny as fuck.
Yeah, I'm not.
Let me see.
I don't remember.
Komi. No, that's not that. Where is it?
I don't know. Did we talk about this last time? But
What?
Belle Delphine is back.
No, we didn't, because she didn't come back until after we finished that podcast.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Oh my god, bro. She is...
The Queen is back.
The Queen is fucking back! I remember somebody, like, told me, I just don't get why... Where is it? Oh, god damn it. Motherfucker. But people were telling me, I just don't get why... I'm like, have you not... She's funny. She is funny. And they were like, no, she's not. I'm like, well, yeah, fine, not funny to you, but shit, like, what the hell? Like, are you really gonna... get on that?
You're gonna argue against me, bro?
I think one of the funniest things about it is that people were having all this speculation she's never gonna come back. She made her money off the bathwater. She made her money off of this and stuff. And now she made some pretty subpar indie porn and still made a lot of money. So whatever.
Still made her money, bro.
And then she came out and says, "Time flies." It's been like over a year since we've heard from her.
Yeah.
And she does not age at all. Yeah. And oh my god, it's just the first video. Oh, we got something big planned. Oh, what is it? Oh, my OnlyFans. Okay. Oh yeah, and then she got her bleeding. Yeah, that light bulb shit.
Yeah, I don't know if that's real or not, but still.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past her though. It's like
I don't necessarily care, but
it was just one of those things where then she did like an Amber Heard one or something.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. You're like, that poop looks super fake too.
You always rather see super real poop, bro.
Some people would.
Damn, that's shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's shit.
That's actual shit. Fuck. I'm about to lose my damn mind.
And my nut. God dang.
I don't know what she's gonna do. I'll tell you right now, god damn it. It's gonna be fucking insane.
She's about to get money, bro. Not for me.
Huh?
Not for me. She's about to get paid though. But maybe not for me.
No.
Yeah.
I'll find someone who did, and then he'll show me the pics. That's what we did. One of my cousins, I think, was like, it was either he was subscribed to it or he had a friend who was, and he sent us it, and we're like, and he would just do like a drop every month, like here's the one, and you're there, and I'm gonna be real, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm glad I didn't pay for it, no offense,
Yeah, it's not worth it.
But the queen's back. She is like, I don't know how there's people who get fucking pissed at her, and out of all the girls that like totally are like, oh, I don't care, you can call me a thought, whatever. That's like the one that like started that, I think, because there was a lot of them where there's these girls who like try to prove that they're not, and they like try really hard, but you're like, okay, just
I think
be real.
I don't know if she started it, but I'm pretty sure she capitalized like heavy.
Yeah, the most of it.
Yeah.
It's like she actually like did that, and it's like, God.
Same with like Amaranth, but like I personally don't like Amaranth, but I can't knock her for getting her money.
Oh
the
yeah,
way she did. So like whatever.
I think with Belle is like at the start it was like she kept kind of like going into it, and you think, oh, she's gonna do it. Like she had a video that was like PewDiePie deep inside me, and it's just her eating a picture of him, and you're like, okay, that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Oh, tentacles. I mean, she like I hyped it up, and it was just her playing with the octopus. Yeah. You're like, okay, that's funny. Then when she actually went through and did it, people were like, yeah. I'm like, well, at least she did it. There's some people who like. Did you hear about the Doja Cat thing? There was the Doja Cat's canceled thing, which was...
I think you mentioned it to me before.
But this other one, where like, she said, oh, if you guys do this, my fans or something,
I'll
show like my tits or something.
Yeah.
And then...
It happened or whatever.
And like, yeah, it happened. And she's like, y'all thought I was really going to do that? No. And like, I forgot what happened, but it was like some... I think
big sad...
Yeah. I'm like, did you guys really fucking... Come on.
I fucking
loved you, you fucking bitch. I fucking loved you.
Like, there's
there's a point where
there's a whole new look. If you know anything about me, okay, I like to I find the weird shit on the internet. All right.
Yeah.
There's a whole like sub, like, of weird shit. Like, you know me and ASMR, right?
Yeah.
I enjoy ASMR. It helps me relax. But then there's horny ASMR, which is like Twitch ASMR.
Yeah.
But taken to another level.
Oh yeah.
And then there's people who capitalize on that. So like using the Belle Delphine method before she actually went to do the whole actual porn clips, whatever.
Yeah.
But where they're just like, all right, I'm gonna tease.
Yeah.
And draw this out as long as possible.
Until, I got you right here.
Yeah.
By the balls.
Get you by your blue balls. And then like, there's people who do that. And they make their money, right?
Yeah.
And then they disappear.
Yeah.
And then like, what?
Yeah.
And they come back. Like, oh, by the way, here's some more teas. And they disappear again.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Like, what's the word I'm looking for? I'll give Belle Delphine her praise, I guess, for actually doing it.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's one thing. Like with her, it became a meme. I think
Yeah.
that's why it was
Yeah.
perfect because
Yeah.
she's all about that meme culture. But like for other girls, it's like okay, calm down. Like how did like and but it's because there's some girls on Twitch that do stuff and you're like, how did Twitch allow that? Like,
Wow.
I'm not talking about some girls who like kind of pander to it. Like no, they
No, there's some.
they take a
pander
stop.
heavy.
They take a stop. Yeah, they stop at a certain line and tell you go here if you want to see more. Fine, but there are some things that like I think this one girl, she was filming for her OnlyFans where she straight up like spreads ass cheeks and shows asshole and stuff, and she forgot and she didn't know she was streaming, and so it fucked up, and she did that on Twitch, and they're like, all right, 2-day ban. Come on guys, it was an accident. Like the other people have done it by accident, and you ban them forever.
Come on, guys. We saw the asshole.
And then
Punishment enough for
I
him.
forgot what it was, but somebody revealed stuff with like Twitch admins, and it was like, look, I was just trying to get a nut off, guys. Okay, I gotta use my power a little bit. It's like basically like Twitch admins were like, look, maybe
Look, we all saw you, asshole. But if you let me feel it, I may give you a 2-day ban.
only a 2-day ban.
Look, the guys behind me,
It's like
my boss, you're risking my job here.
it is like, oh my god. And then now with fucking what's his face taking over Twitter,
Elon Musk.
Elon looks like he smells like Musk. Okay. Elon. That's funny. It's like he did all that, and did you hear about the internal stuff that came out? The people like having like meltdowns internally in the company and threatening to resign because you're like, oh, okay. Well, we kind of knew that's what you guys thought, but seriously, like some of them are like, can you say?
I'm ignorant in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Why is everybody so against Elon Musk
I don't know.
in general?
Here's the thing. I'm pretty sure it's not a big secret that people on Twitter, like, I'm not saying that some of these people aren't wrong to get banned, but there's people who get banned for certain views, and then there's other people who don't really, or they'll say some stuff and it seems like it's like Twitch.
Yeah.
There's certain people that seem like they don't play by the rules, but whatever, for some reason or another, they get a pass. There's something similar to that on Twitter, and people just kind of like, good, Castro. There's people who like kind of get a pass, and they don't ever get banned, and then you ban somebody because you didn't like what they said. And again, with Twitter, people were like, oh, there's no free speech. I'm like, I don't think Twitter ever said it was about free speech. The people on the top said, yeah, we're all about giving free speech to people. But if you look at it in terms of services, you can't say everything.
Yeah.
So, like, yes, if you say some stuff and you get banned, I don't know why some of these, like, conservative-ass people or other, like, people of other things, but it was mostly this one, like, conservative group that was like, oh, Twitter's banning free speech. I'm like, yeah, but you were posting, like, stuff to advocate for like ethnic cleansings and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was just joking. You weren't joking. You linked to an article to support your point. Like, no. And like, it's to the point where that shit happens, and then people were having uprisings like, if you guys are, because the fucking CEO guy is like, well, we're all about free speech. I'm like, look, just be real. Just say no, we're not. We just, it's using our platform. If you don't follow our rules, we're going to ban you. Don't fucking say we're about free speech when you're not. Because free speech, let's be real. You're going to have to take the good with the bad on that. You're going to have to take people who say stupid shit. And there's like a lot of people who say shit and get banned. And sometimes they get banned right on the spot again for like one thing.
Yeah.
So it's a whole thing where people feel like Twitter has too much control on like what they can actually put on their platform. And
But it's completely in their power to, right?
I'm gonna be real. That's why I'm saying the CEO guy said, "Oh, we're all about free speech." Okay, but then you ban people because they put stuff on Twitter, and it doesn't go to your terms of service. So by the way, like the concept of free speech is like anything's allowed.
Yeah, anything goes.
And so Elon Musk is like arguing that he wants to take over a platform and then change the rules of it so that there is free speech. Because people are talking about regulating Twitter like it's, like water or gas or what are those called?
Yeah, utilities.
Utilities. They want to kind of regulate it like it's a utility. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that does not work.
Yeah,
You need water and gas. You do.
Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna work.
You don't need Twitter. You don't need. And then I remember how
That's a weird statement. Like just to say that. Oh, I need Twitter. No, you don't.
Yeah, no, we need to regulate it like a utility. We need to regulate Facebook. Like, I'm like, bro, first of all, y'all used to make fun of these kids. Like, look at these fucking libtards in fucking Twitter with their fucking hashtags and stuff. And now all of a sudden you're on it, you're using it. And so it's not that bad. But then you make fun of it when they're like, well, no. It's like, well, you know where it was made.
Yeah.
This is part of that Silicon Valley, Mountain View, like,
Okay.
community. So, of course, they're going to have some type of liberal bias. Let's be real.
Yeah.
But, like, another thing is, you also can't say we should regulate this if the company has those terms of services and you break them, or they feel like you broke them, and you get banned, fine.
So
So
they hate Elon Musk for buying Twitter.
They hate Elon Musk for buying Twitter, and Elon Musk said stuff like, I want free speech and stuff on here. And, like, fine. I mean, if you bought the company, you can do whatever the fuck you want with the platform. But, like, some liberals are seeing that as he's advocating for these right-wing people to come on there and start spewing hate. And I'm like, a lot of the people who were banned, sometimes were banned for almost no reason.
Yeah.
Like, when Donald Trump got banned, fine, whatever. Like,
Sure.
it's Twitter's company. So if the CEOs want to ban him, who gives a shit? Like, why do you care? Y'all used to make fun of it. Then he tried to launch his own thing, and it failed miserably.
Yeah.
Then, like, it was like, you're on the wait list. You're number 1 million something, and we'll give you the link. And no one got that. And it's like, bro, yeah, no. And I get it, where they have, like, kind of a monopoly on it. Because what else is like Twitter, where you can just blurb something, and everybody notices it, and gets retweeted and stuff. Because whenever people talk about trending, we're trending on Twitter. They don't say we're trending on this other platform that's available.
Yeah. Besides YouTube, but still.
Yeah, but people go, like, on different other platforms for that.
Yeah.
And then it's not as big. And it's like... But then again, I've seen certain platforms where it's like free speech, and it's like it gets overrun by these people who say this shit. I've showed you some videos where it's like,
yeah, I
maybe you should probably come on, like,
So-
just fucking chill, guys.
So like, that's what I guess that's why it's confusing.
People just hate. Okay, so this is the thing. When Elon Musk, because some people don't see a problem with Twitter right now. When Elon Musk comes in and says, I'm going to buy Twitter and I'm going to change it from what it is to allow free speech, which to them says, oh, so you're going to let neo-Nazis on here just say all this shit. When that's not what he means. He's just saying there should be a point where there's no bias or perceived bias.
Yeah.
Because we don't really truly know. I'm not a fly on the wall in these board meetings when they talk about this. Because for all I know,
so but I mean, like, just.
But it's just a lot of people are mad because now they think this is going to pave the way for these people that they don't like to be on the platform and start going up against them and, like, invading their space when it's like it's supposed to, technically it's Twitter.
So it's
Anybody who
everybody.
can make
It's
an account,
anybody,
it's
yeah.
everybody's space. So that's why they hate him, because they think that he's trying to kind of advocate. And no, Elon Musk just wants to. I mean, he bought the company. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. If he wants everybody on there that can say, like, the N-word and shit, sure, whatever, fuck. I mean, that's you, man.
But that's what I'm. But like that's why I guess I was confused. 'Cause like why are you hating him for potentially giving people more?
It's weird. There's people who, like, worship the man like he's a fucking god, and that's another issue in of itself. It's like he's a millionaire, and let's be real, he just probably thinks this is, like, fun for him. Oh, I have my own. I have Twitter now. I'll let everybody say whatever they want, and you know what? If he truly feels like that, cool, good on him. Like, this is probably the first step. Then he's joking about buying other companies, but
Yeah, I don't have like I'm indifferent on the guy. I'm just trying to figure out why everybody just hates him.
I'm like, whatever.
Exactly. I'm like, whatever. Like, some people, like, if
There's
you want to
some
buy
stuff-
Twitter, sure.
There's some stuff where he says, and you're like, okay, calm the fuck down. You don't take yourself that seriously.
Yeah,
Calm
there's some
down.
people who are like,
Like, he'll make these jokes and stuff, and then you're, like, in the middle of all these accusations with Tesla, the company that you run, with sexual assault and all this stuff, or that people are, like, overstepping certain boundaries in the office, and you're there like, haha, look at Doge to the moon. You're like, okay, cool, buddy. Like, and I get it. It's his personal Twitter account, but he'll say some shit. I'm like, dude, you know people take your word for stuff, so you gotta, like, calm the fuck down. But at the same time, I mean, it's his fucking Twitter account. I know a lot of these Twitter accounts are ran by, like, PR teams and stuff, so if it's him, who gives a shit? Like,
yeah, I don't know.
That's what it is. It's
seems
not that-
wild to me.
it's because, like, when you first hear it say, oh, I want this to be a platform for free speech. Cool.
Exactly.
But for some people, they don't have a problem with the way Twitter is now. And some of them, they know. Because let's be real. Let's be fucking real.
It is going to open the doors.
Yeah, it's going to open the doors, but let's also be honest. There is a bias. There is some type of bias. I'm not going to lie and say, oh, well, if you make an edgy joke and stuff, and they can say, technically, it's terms of service, you're off the platform. It's like, cool, so everybody's supposed to be fucking... We all supposed to have an echo chamber of the same opinion, or else we're banned? Like, no. Like, people can get report mobbed.
I don't understand, like...
They just don't like Elon Musk right now because he's right now basically saying, look, we're going to let him in here. Like, I don't want them in here. Like, well, look, guys, we all got to play nice. Like, fuck you, Elon Musk. I don't want to play nice with these people. It's like when people were talking about that switch.
So, like, okay, but, like, I don't know. It seems like people want to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I don't know. Like, they found their safe space, but, like, you already have the tools in your...
You can ban people.
Exactly.
I don't know why the fuck.
You could
like,
unfollow. You could ban people.
But I also get... But then again, people control and make other accounts.
True, but
still.
that's on any platform.
Yeah, exactly. It's like... And it's the fucking internet.
Exactly. It's the internet.
It's the fucking... I think, okay, the first picture I posted on MySpace, the first thing I got was, your head's really fucking big, bro. And I was like, hey, whoa. That fucking hurts.
Yeah.
I know it is, but shit, that fucking... I had to learn very early on that they don't give a fuck. And it's like the real world. Because someone could have said, like, if I walk outside, you know, right now to go get the mail or something, like, hey, bro, you got a big-ass head, bro. That's exactly...
Damn, JC, your head bigger than mine.
Damn, bro. Damn, bro. You can shine the whole ass fucking universe off that skull, bro. You gonna light a cave and shit with that? Damn. You bald as fuck, boy. Shit.
Damn, boy, your head... That's crazy.
Bro, hey, yo, bro, even if you shave like that, I mean, it's better just to go all full bald, bro. You ain't gonna get no... Bro, stop trying to grow it out.
Damn, how you gonna walk in and your head come in 2 minutes later? That's crazy. But yeah, I get it.
It's like, one of those things where it's just crazy. They want to say. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is what happened with fucking Tumblr. I went on there. It was fun. You go on Tumblrs. You
damn,
fucking
these pages are coming.
Yeah. Some of them are cool, but you see like like that. But you also like put art.
Yeah.
You put this. And then next thing you know, you get people who are, they're making it's their fucking Tumblr. It's their space. You have to go to their Tumblr to see this. Yeah. There's like tags and stuff, and you can ban them. But people didn't want to do that because they wanted it to be, they want the world to revolve around themselves. So now they're like, we should start banning this. And if you don't like this, fuck you.
I don't think there should be porn on Tumblr.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't think there should be your bitch ass on Tumblr with your fucking buck teeth and your fucking acne and you're over here wearing a kimono. Like, bitch, you're not from Japan.
Oh my god. I think my kimono's better than this pornography.
Look at my authentic Mexican food, my cotija cheese. I'm like, we don't even put cheese in that shit, bro.
I know that most of these porn Tumblrs are coming from external links like Imager and Reddit. But
it's so dumb. And then people left Tumblr and it died. People left Tumblr and it died. Yeah. And now if you go there, it's only like a certain group of people. And even if you don't remember your passwords, like you're just trying to go and stuff, there's still like people who are still doing stuff, and you're like, I don't care. So then they moved to something else. I feel like Twitter was gonna start doing that because the only reason people have Twitter is because it's fucking easy to like look at the stats for that. So it's like if WWE is like, oh, we're trending on Twitter, like cool. Yeah. No one fucking cares. No one cares.
Yeah, most things are just trending to you.
Yeah,
I think
You could yeah, whatever. Like, cool. And then people have conversations, and it's easier because it's all that stuff. But at the same time, you keep pushing more and more people away to appease one crowd. That crowd is gonna slowly move on to the next thing too, and you're gonna be like, well, hey guys, you can come back. And like, no, fuck you. You banned me. Like, fuck you.
Yeah.
So Twitter's at that sweet spot where it's not totally dead, but it's dying. And I think it's also because of that. Like, I don't agree with everybody, but at the same time, everybody should have a platform to at least give their opinion if they're not trying to, like, actually, like... And if you're just trying to troll, fuck it, who cares? Like, as long as you're not, like, legitimately hurting people in real life. It's the fucking internet.
Yeah.
Who fucking cares? I just hope when Elon Musk takes over and they say free speech, Elon Musk is a bleep! It's like, yeah, boy, I went there. Oh, what you gonna do, Elon? Free speech, bitch. I can say what I want. Elon Musk got a tiny dick. Amber Heard told me. She shat all over that tiny dick, bro. Grimes gonna handle it, bro. Even Grimes says his dick fucking smell like fucking dead peanuts, bro.
How your kid gonna be named after a Transformer sound? That's wild.
Oh my god, they're gonna be posting that picture of him before he got the hair plugs and stuff. Where it's like, yo, this you? No bitches? This you?
No.
This you with your stupid little fruity like wind up cars, bro. This you? This a picture like, hey mommy, look, I wrote this. I can get some hair, bitch.
Yikes.
I think Montico, we were talking about it when we were there. Like, bro, like, did you see that? He's like, money solves everything, bro. Look at Elon Musk, man. Once he got the money, he got this hair back, he got the bitches. Look at him, man.
Facts.
But nah, that's all I can see is it's just gonna cause a big stir. I imagine he's gonna let that slide, and if he really does, I mean, let's be real. Tesla's his baby. If he's doing Twitter as like a little passion project, oh, free speech, bye, and he just like leaves, and he like every now and then he can go there, get some popcorn, and be like, haha, that's cool. See y'all next week, and like he just goes like he doesn't give a shit.
No.
He doesn't care if they're saying the N-word and stuff on there or something. Like, he doesn't care if they're trolling and stuff, because it's like, he doesn't care. He did this, I think he's doing this as kind of like a joke. And he does say, oh, I want it to be a free speech platform, but if it becomes too much to handle, he's going to just give it to another team, and they're just going to be like, whatever, fuck it.
Yeah.
He wants them to deny the Holocaust on here? Fuck it. I don't care. I'm getting paid for that. I don't care. All I got to do is just flip the switch, bitch. Yeah, no, I don't. There's gonna be a weird wave of the people who got their access back.
No.
I swear, if I see Donald Trump, it's Britney, bitch. He's like, oh,
he just sent a picture of a Photoshop picture of him in a hospital bed. Said, I live, bitch. Like
I lived, bitch.
Like, oh shit.
You should have finished me when you had the chance.
You had the chance.
Because honestly, there's no other. I don't know. Did you hear about that? He tried to make his own platform, and it just
I heard about that.
failed miserably. Yeah. Oh my god, that's just funny to me that people take that shit seriously. It's my brand. It's my space. Cool.
I'll be using Twitter more than Facebook, man.
It's like it's one of those things where it's like I know, like it's easy to scroll by, but it's like one of those things where it's like on Twitch when people are like, "Oh, you're not for free speech," and people are like, "No, I'm not. I'll ban you if I don't like you. It's my Twitch." It's like that thing.
Yeah.
Now people all of a sudden I want to have the right to call him a racial slur, so I can send it to my friends.
That's my God, give him right. Like whoa,
God, give it right. I think I put it.
Wild to say,
bro. I think I put it on that chat. Politics ruined nice old white ladies for me, bro.
Okay, hear me out.
Yes.
The nice old ladies is a contradictory in its own, right? I've worked with tons of old ladies. Nice? Do not describe any of them.
No, I've had some
They're
where they're like,
conniving.
no, okay, that's what I'm saying. But no, here's. They wouldn't have more reason to bring out that conniving side if it wasn't for now they want to talk about politics in the office. They have these nice old ladies, and it's like, oh,
even if we don't talk about politics,
they're super nice. No, okay, I've had some that are like, they'll just give you advice and whatever, and you're like, oh, that's nice, and they'll say stuff like, no, you are important, honey, you are important. Don't ever let anybody think that, and they hug you, and you feel nice.
I have yet.
That's you, bro.
I have yet.
Yes. Yes.
My experience is matter.
My experience, my human experience matter.
My experience is a fact.
So I'll tell you mine. You can tell me some of yours. This one. We're in the office.
Yeah.
And they're like super nice old ladies. But then they'll, on their lunch break, open up the page and they show the news.
But it's like, yeah, they were nice, but one day.
No, it's
yeah.
It's been there, but it's like one. Yeah, it's like ever since that fucking 2016 election, They ruined memes. Because you get fucking people like on both
Memes.
sides that face when they don't believe in these rights. Ugh, I'm like, shut the fuck up. Or that face when a libtard says that if we should let people of all races be able to thrive in our economy, and it shows like the fucking Pepe Frog like making a stupid voice. Like, shut up. Like, you guys, you both fucked it up. There is no.
they're like interracial couples. Sag.
Like,
whoa.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, when you see a
Interracial couple.
when you see a nice
Sag.
young white lady dating a fucking thug, and you're like, what the fuck?
Ma'am.
But like,
That's wild.
that ruined it. And ever since then, you get these like old nice white ladies that work would not say nothing, too particularly crazy. Now they like turn around. Look at this report. Local town gives award to teacher for showing for helping people and stuff. And it's like okay, what's the issue? When you go to their report, it says they them. Now people like that, those things should not be teaching our children. That is not what God intended. I'm like, it's like, and did you know that these are the same people who are teaching critical race theory? And I'm like, what's critical race theory? I'll make up a name because I'm not going to say a real ass name. And they're not going to listen, but I don't want to like dox anybody. Like, okay, whatever. Nice old white lady. Jerry.
Cheryl.
What's critical race theory? Jerry, Cheryl. Well, if you look at this, I've been talking about, and like, let's be real. Some of these people who say it, they're also these ghetto girls who keep it real, and they just do not know how to act. And you're like, or as one of them said, the other one brought up how somebody sent some tweet. God, fucking Twitter. Some tweet. You shouldn't be impeaching people for political reasons. And that's true. Only if they commit a crime, you impeach them. She's like, everything is political. What do you mean we can't? I'm like, well, think of it. Cheryl number 2, who's slightly more overweight and kind of acting like a bitch to me recently. You can't just impeach someone because they have a different political view than you. Well, yes, you can if those political views are with radical ideologies. Like if we're talking about Antifa, I'm like, what's Antifa? What is it? Who do you know? What experience have you had with them in this little fucking Hoboken town in the sticks?
Mike's been through their
Yeah, and you're like, God, fuck.
I
I just don't think Putin's the bad guy. Like, no, yes, you don't fucking know shit about geopolitics. Just make your fucking cookies and bring them into the office because I fucking like the fucking chocolate chip you bring. That's all you fucking do. I don't care. You can yam off about your fucking grandkids, and I don't care. And that you think that one of them acts a little bit too feminine. I could give two shits.
My chocolate chip cookies are filled with my views.
The Lord gave me that recipe.
Fucking wild.
You've never had a nice older lady that was
Look.
just like...
Nice older women. Alright. Or they're conniving, bro.
How so? Tell me.
So are women in general. So are a lot of people I know. I don't trust anybody.
You're giving me a look right now, and I'm about to...
No.
It's fine.
Okay. I worked at a place where like 70% were older women.
Okay.
And hear me out. I had a fun time. But they were conniving. It was just
Like a cartel?
just gossip. It was just like, oh, I threw away this bitch's lunch. I'm like, what?
What?
Why? She said something I didn't like. But that's fucking rude. The fuck? It's like, you gonna tell her? No. Huh? Like, what's the point of throwing away food?
I imagine like beep beep, you know, and then huh?
Exactly, because like it's like first of all, like if you felt so like aggressive, like so passionate about throwing away her lunch,
Yeah.
and you decided to tell somebody, me, of all people,
While touching yourself.
Why don't you just tell her? You know what I mean?
I threw away your lunch, bitch, because you said something I didn't like. All I said was a
Oh,
joke.
and what did she say? She said, "Oh, she said that I backslid." I'm like, You threw away some bitch's lunch?
Your bag's I'm not like that. You threw away her lunch behind her back.
Because behind her back,
And you're talking shit about her?
And you're talking shit. And because she said that you were slow. Not like in a stupid sense, but you were moving slow today. The fuck?
Like you're slow at your work right now. Come on.
Yeah. So then I talked to the other lady because I gotta get both sides.
Because you yourself are also into that cheese man gossip.
I'm super
You also are
happy.
like, that's fucked up. I'm gonna go see what the fuck she gotta say about
Yeah,
this.
I gotta go back to you. You know, we a team.
We a team.
I'll
do recon.
I said, oh. So I talked to old lady B. I was like, hey, let's give me a random name. Old lady name.
Loretta.
What's wrong? What's going on over here? Some fucking bitch threw away my lunch. I'm like, who?
No way! I think you didn't fucking know.
What's going on? Why would someone do that? I don't know. I bet it's fucking. I bet it's fucking Cheryl. Another lady.
Yeah.
I bet it's fucking.
Like
Cheryl.
not even the one.
Not
who
even
was.
that.
Oh.
I bet it's Cheryl. Like, what the fuck does Cheryl have to do with this? Like, why do you think it's Cheryl?
You know her daughter just went to rehab for heroin after getting titty fucked behind the Lowe's.
I don't know. Her husband came in the day and I bagged the groceries, and that was it. I'm like, what?
Oh, her husband came in.
Yeah.
She bagged those groceries.
Yeah, I bagged Cheryl's husband's groceries. Like,
Next thing you know,
why?
Fuck you, Loretta. That's not what your husband said when I bagged his groceries.
He gave me that $5 tip.
Oh,
Ha
really?
Where were you at?
You're lying. That's the
That's
actual
all
reason.
fucking. It's stupid shit all the time. I swear to God. And it's like, I'm like, what? And then then I've seen like someone like same lady got her lunch thrown away. She's like, you know what? Fuck all y'all. I'm throwing everybody's lunch away. So she threw away everybody's lunch.
She told y'all before.
Yeah, because she says, hey, y'all not gonna make it throw away my lunch. I'm throwing away all your lunches. Know what I mean? And so it's like one of those things like, yo, I leave it in class, so someone tells me who the fuck did that. You know what I mean? It's like, so like, she literally threw away.
I ain't sleeping because y'all.
She literally threw away she emptied out the fucking fridge. So it wasn't even just us, like the baggers. And
It was even the employees.
People who work in the back.
Yeah.
People who don't have anything to do with us.
The dude just couldn't meet the whole day, doesn't even talk to anybody. Like, oh, I was somebody couldn't meet.
Who threw away my sandwich? You know what I mean?
My wife made the sandwich.
My wife made my sandwich. I gave her the $5 tip. but like, and here's me. Oh, thank God I don't buy my lunch. Bring it here.
Yeah, it shows you. Oh my God! Thank God I don't buy one.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Thank God I don't prep my lunch.
Yeah, thank goodness I didn't eat breakfast and eat dinner. I just skip lunch.
Thank God I only eat 2,000 calories in one sitting after work.
Yeah, oh, thank God. And then it wasn't until like I went up to the other lady like, yeah, she don't want to throw everybody's lunch away. She won't do it. She won't fucking do it. She does it. She
fucking dead ass did
it. She dead ass does it. And then like she does it. And then now everybody's against her, right? Because it's food. But here's me. Well, who threw away her lunch?
Because that's your fault.
That's somebody else's fault.
And you look at them like
she wouldn't be doing this if somebody didn't throw away her lunch. And you can't tell me, and because you're all adults here. All y'all adults here. You cannot tell me. You cannot give me a good reason to throw away somebody else's lunch.
Other than you just want to be spiteful.
Yeah, really want to be spiteful. And that's realistic, at least. You know what I mean? They're like, Sean, which fucking side you want? I'm like,
who fucking side? The one that doesn't throw away my lunch.
You're the reason why people aren't eating lunch right now. And then, like, it was so fucking wild. Yeah. And that's just one of, like, many crazy shit stories.
Oh, my God.
There's another lady who worked there. She's, like, the type of person, like, hi, how are you doing today? I'm like, why are you whispering? And then... why are you whispering? Exactly. I'm like, why are you whispering to me? She's like, oh, no reason. Have a good one. I'm like, I don't know who you... I mean,
hey there.
Hi. Whatever.
You're like, hi there.
You look just like my grandson. Like, okay. Showed the picture of her grandson. Looks nothing fucking like me.
And then vanilla as hell.
Exactly. And when my dad comes in, he's like, oh, your son. My dad's like, why are you whispering? And then, and She's like, your son looks just like my dad. Here's a picture. And my dad's like, looks at me. No.
Looks nothing
I don't see anything. I don't see the resemblance. But then my asshole dad's like, did you see the photo? Yeah, it looks nothing like you. Yeah, I know. Why are you whispering? But here's the thing, right? So like, okay, she's just a weird, nice old lady.
Yeah.
Right?
Like they have weird habits, whatever.
No, she's like, she's a fucking meanest bitch. I swear to God. So like, so if we're just behind a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? She's like, I need one of your fucking bags over here right now to bag my shit. I'm like, whoa. Go back to the whispering. You're being a little aggressive. Like, don't yell at me. I look like your grandson. Okay? Let's take a step back. You know what I mean? We're busy. Understand that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because you're ringing up shit fast doesn't mean this is going to get done any quicker. You know what I mean? Like, I need one of you fucking sluts to go over to bag my shit. I'm like, okay, lady, relax. Take a chill pill. Don't tell me to take a fucking chill pill. I was addicted to pills one time. I'm like, okay, I don't care.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but
That's not a scam, though.
it's not a scam. There's a lot of old ladies I've dealt with that are just fucking mean.
Yeah, like, for lack of a better word, are fucking bitches and cunts.
Yeah. There's an old lady.
There's more?
There's one lady who worked there.
Yes.
Super nice to me. I'm nice. But
Yeah.
she was like, Sean, you made a good dad one day. I'm like, oh, thanks, whatever. But him, that fuck over there, the worst fucking dad. I'm like, why are you telling me this? You're gonna listen to Sean. I'm like, all right.
He grabs you. You're gonna fucking listen.
Yeah. Just know you'll be a good dad. Why are you whispering in my ear? You'll be a good dad. Can you get your hand on my back pocket? No.
That's my pocket now.
My pocket. Yeah. That grocery store is crazy. There's a lot of fun stories about that grocery store.
God fucking damn it.
Someone took a shit. By someone, I meant a kid. Before the store opened up officially. Because we had like an early bird thing where people come in for the first hour, which is mainly used for like senior citizens.
Yeah, so they can get like first pick on the stock so they don't get overtaken by the youngins who are like,
Get the fuck out of the way, old man. but
the world belongs to the store.
Apparently an old couple came in with like one of their grandkids or something. Kid took a shit between stalls. No, I'm sorry, not between stalls. Between the doors. The entries to the bathroom. So imagine...
I know how those bathrooms are.
So you know when you walk in, there's a female bathroom, there's a guy's bathroom.
Yeah.
Right here.
Why?
Outside. That was the day the janitor there quit.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either, nah.
Because I'm like, he's like...
You don't get paid good enough to clean up shit, full on shit, bro.
I was there early. And obviously I didn't see him take the shit, but I was just there sitting in my car and I walked in, I heard the story.
Like, is it still there?
Look at it. And then, like, I didn't necessarily see it, but I saw the fucking, like, janitor, like, motherfucker, this is stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fucking the worst shit ever.
That's a biohazard. That's a bio attack.
Yeah, but he fucking quit. I'm like, you nicest dude. Janitor, nicest guy ever. I was like, dude, I didn't blame you. I would have quit right there, dude. I ain't clean nobody else's shit.
Oh my God.
It's the funniest thing ever.
Not funny for a janitor who quit.
Not funny for him, obviously, but it's funny as shit to me. There's some coworkers there, a cashier and a fellow bagger, had interrelationships and two in a bathroom at work, which is odd, but
yeah, because that just really gets the lips soaking, right? That fucking beeping.
Gets it in the mood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wild, but oh, funny story. I'm also about the same grocery store. There was a new girl who started horning up the place, right?
Oh, I see.
Young girl, horning it up. Like, sure, whatever. She can do whatever she wants. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna judge her. She's doing what she got to do. I talked to her. She's cool. Older ladies. Give me like a young girl's name. Not like Helga or something like that, but you know what I mean.
Brittany.
So Brittany, say her name's Brittany, right? Older hags are like, that Brittany girl. I'm not gonna call her a slut, but she's kind of acting like a hoe. I'm like, okay, relax. You know what I mean? You do the same thing too. Like, no, I wouldn't. Like, your hand was in my back pocket earlier. It said, I'm bad. Don't talk to me like that. And then you're lying straight up. Like, well, yeah, Sean, but I'm like, okay, relax.
Yeah.
Your hand's still in my back pocket. Remove your hand, please. And then like, fine. Like, don't ever grunt at me.
Yeah.
But Brittany made out with like 2 people on her first day. I was like, I'm not gonna argue with it. You know what I mean?
Those 2 dudes indirectly kissed.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah, sure.
You?
I gave them both shit later, but
Okay.
Cool, whatever. I was like, do you know her? No. Huh? Like, whatever. Okay, do you, I guess. And then I talked to the other guy, like, you know she went on break with this person on here, right? So like, yeah, what does that mean? Oh, you don't know.
Oh, you don't know.
He's like, what? What does she do? I'm like,
Are you in love with her
it's
now?
okay, it's okay, buddy. Don't
Oh
worry
my
about
god.
it. Okay, buddy. Oh, no. Yeah. And then...
Oh god.
Yeah, so you kissed that guy. Like, what? And then, no, but they're just being rude to this girl.
Yeah.
And, she was just some other bitches thing. They don't got it. They don't got it like, man, you're young.
Yeah.
Like, you're like 18. Whatever. Got some horny older people here. Older
Yeah.
dudes here just trying to... You're offering, they're taking. You know what I mean? That's all they're doing.
Yeah, they don't get much here.
Exactly. So, like...
There's not many people on the market for...
Yeah, especially for... Yeah, no one like looks at baggers like, you know what, I want to fuck that bag. No one says that.
When my bagger husband asked me to marry him, I said yes.
I said I would have a bag. Yeah. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. No, but yeah. And then,
You sound as crazy as he does.
yeah, so like,
They were just talking shit about this girl?
in front of her.
I get it, because there's some that are like very like old fashioned and they like to
Sure,
and they like to talk.
Sure. They like to talk, but they're like being aggressive about it.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing to be like, hey, she's acting a little rough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is fine. But
She probably likes it rough too. I'm just saying.
But but it's just wild that how like it is played out, and then I still think fucking you have to go buy your lunch. Why? What?
What compelled you to think to yourself,
What made you so?
this is
upset?
gonna get back at the person who threw away? Because what if that person who threw away your lunch didn't even pack their lunch there? They could give 2 shits. They're not no skin in
Yeah.
their game.
And like, it's just so fucking wild. And we just like, I have to wear a fucking lunch, like me.
She like looked at everybody just.
And like, it's bad because like, I know she brings like Tupperwares.
Yeah.
So it's all the shit she brings from home.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's not like she bought like a microwavable thing.
Yeah.
Like a little tray. from
Like
the
a Hot
store.
Pocket or
Yeah, Hot
something,
Pocket,
yeah.
something like that. No, it was a food she made,
Yeah.
put in a Tupperware, in order to bring to work.
Yeah.
Just whole Tupperware and all. So I'm like, that's wild.
That's not reusable.
I'm like, why are you so mad at this person?
Just bitch.
Tupperware, bitch. Like, I'll take a step further. Open Tupperware, dump the food. Tupperware goes in afterwards. So you can't even just pick up Tupperware, food still intact? No, it's all fucked now.
Yeah, no. So it's like even if you get your Tupperware back, it's still like no. That's
It's fucked up, regardless. Yeah.
I've had some where like I think the weirdest story with an old lady was this young girl just talk shit to her.
Yeah.
Just talk shit. Like because I guess they had some argument and I was in the break room and I was heating up my ramen and when I got into the break room again with my ramen, she was like, "Okay, well, you just got to stop acting like a fucking old bitch." And it was like in Spanish.
Yeah.
And it was like, "Okay." And then like the late I've never seen her talk. So I was like, how the fuck did you get a word out of her? And okay, whatever. And then I guess on the cameras, they saw on the camera, it was a fucking Staples, bro. It's like I saw on the camera, bro. They said, yo, Jungkook, come here. What? So they're both fired, but you gotta see this because they're gonna eventually have to like send this to corporate because of the report, and we're gonna have to delete off our system because after a certain time they delete it. But whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh look. I was like, what? And I see the old lady there, and she's like, beeping stuff up for inventory on the thing. And then when the girl was like on her phone, like it looked like she was texting as she was talking to somebody because she went like that, and she was like, like, oh, I sent you that thing, and the old lady just like grabbed her by the back of the hair and pulled her down, and they started like fighting. I was like, what the fuck? Old lady got hands because she beat the shit out of her.
Yeah.
The only time. That Staples was a weird one to work at. The boss was fucking weird, bro, and everything. And so I was like, after that, I was like, I just gotta not talk to anybody here.
That's wild.
And it was like they had to send it corporate, and it was dumb, bro. Some of this shit at that Staples. I was there for a very short time, and we had a dispensary across the street, so people would go there and come back. And some of the people, and I was at the copy center. People think that they are like the fucking monarchs with the fucking copier. If you make one thing wrong that normally somebody would not give a fuck about, and they're like, oh, well, here, I usually have an account for this. Okay. You still got to pay. They just made your name for the account. You still got to pay. Can you call so-and-so? That's not even my boss. That's nobody who works in the copy center. Okay, well, they'll hear from me. You come back, and then they come back, and they're like, so do you have my order ready? And you're like, okay, bro. Chill. And then I think somebody legit got fired because that order wasn't done. And one of my friends was like, I'll be honest, I didn't do that order. I'm like, because I knew he would get fired. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with the Staples, bro?
Yeah, people are wild. That's happened a lot.
It's a fucking cartel with some of these people. There was like 4 people who had control of that Staples, and you're like, really? This is the hill you're gonna fucking. This is the rest of your life.
Well,
you're gonna be the what? The Medici of the fucking Staples over there in SoCal, motherfucker.
Okay. Hear me, okay. At this grocery store, all right. There was something similar, but I played both sides.
Oh yeah, no. For me, that's why I say I didn't talk to nobody, so I didn't have.
You stayed outside of it.
Yeah,
I played both sides.
I was the outside looking in, and I didn't get caught in the crossfire. But there's some times where it's like, so he talks shit to this guy, the manager, who's the brother of the guy from the tech center, which is basically a geek squad for them. Yeah, and he basically planted like drugs, and the police had to arrest this guy.
Okay.
When I say drugs, it's just weed. But it's like, bro.
Oh, exactly. There was something similar that happened at this grocery store.
What?
So, like how you were saying, you're on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
I was on the inside looking at both sides out.
You were like.
So, I had the in with the old ladies.
Yeah.
Because you don't cheese me, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta listen to the gossip.
Yeah.
Kinda, you did what,
and
bitch?
you're like, oh, no way, girl. Mm.
You did what, bitch? And shit like
I
that.
wouldn't.
I wouldn't personally, but
I wouldn't. Not me.
You do you, queen. You know what I mean? But like, there's some old so I heard like some rumblings.
Like, girl, you gotta calm down. You
so
grown.
it was always like the older ladies versus the young group.
Yeah,
kids, like the people who like just work there for the summer.
Or like
weekends.
and then the older ladies who are like, this is our turf.
This is our life. Well, I mean, we run this shit.
Yeah, you have one of them carving like a wooden bird.
I'm only here because you don't have to pay taxes on this. The fuck? Yeah. We're just using this.
Gwendolyn. And then she puts like a sign up and gets up and starts walking over somewhere and like slips a note.
but there was rumbling one morning. They're like, Sean. I'm like, okay, what now? They're like, I smell weed. I'm like, okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. What? What are you gonna do about it? Know what I mean? Like, I don't like them doing that. I'm like,
I don't like that.
Is it how does this affect you? Know what I mean? Like, other than you just don't like it. Well, they're slow. They just buy it.
And you know why?
You know why? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna call the cops. I'm gonna call the police on them.
I'm gonna call the SWAT team.
And then me, right? Being cool with the young, because I was still in that group as well.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, y'all do you.
Hey, yo, youngins.
So, hello, fella youngins.
Yeah.
I'm also red. No, but there's talks, there's rumblings of a police about to be called. So, if you all want to make some decisions, hopefully they're not bad. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Choose the timing properly. Know what I mean? They're like, whatever, bro. I'm like, okay. I warn you. I tried. Essentially.
I hate when that happens, when you tell people and they just act like the world's against them. Like, no, you're against yourself.
I was like, look, I don't care what you.
They told you, and you said, no, I'm not going to do that because I'm the master of my own destiny. No, fucking corporate is.
But I was like, if you want to keep your jobs in order to support your habits, sure.
Yeah. If you want to get
but
arrested.
listen, just to listen to what I'm telling you.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be a dick.
I'm not trying to tell you to stop. That's not all I'm trying to tell you.
Do
I'm just saying,
whatever
be
you want.
aware that police may be called. I mean, police got called. They showed up. They're like, this smells funky. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then they brought the dogs.
Yeah.
Stepped around the car. The guy, I was like, hey, they're here. You know what I mean? He's like, we're on lunch. And he went with somebody else, and they left. Right?
Yeah.
He couldn't open the person's car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're not going to wait for him to come back from lunch.
Yeah.
So it just...
Because it could be nothing.
It could be nothing.
It could be like dog treats.
That was it.
Yeah.
But then they're like... But then they looked at me like, hey, thanks for looking out. I'm like, now you want to be on my side?
Yeah.
Like, don't be like that.
Nah, bro.
But I was like, whatever. I helped you out. Don't tell them I told you. Know what I mean? Because, look, I'm essentially an insider.
Yeah.
On both sides. I'm only on the inside with them because I want to hear the gossip shit.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? But the fact that I could help you from it, that's the side thing.
Yeah.
Other part of it, cartel-wise, was... I think I told this story before, but there was people who were stealing.
Oh, like food and stuff?
No, that too. But there's people who were they were stealing money.
Oh, yeah, like as you said, that usually you put it all together and then split it at the end, but some people just pocketed it.
Yeah. And they're like, Sean, we need to catch people stealing because something's up. Here's me.
This is the crime of the century.
Here's me with some money stolen in my pocket.
Word?
Like, damn, that's crazy.
Word?
Who would do that? And then they're like, I don't know, but I feel like it's one of them young motherfuckers. And I'm like, hear me out. I have an in with them.
I'll go see.
Let me see what I can find out. I knew exactly what.
You're like, I knew exactly who was.
I knew exactly what to do. You know why? Because I told him how to do it. Hear me out.
You son of a bitch.
Hear me out. I was like, hey.
Well, we gonna let those old bitches get all the money? They got fucking retirement money.
They're fucking no, they're slow.
They got Social Security.
They're working. They're getting more money on us because we do work. The last 2 hours of the day, they just be chilling. They don't be doing shit. We out here grinding.
We in the trenches.
We in the trenches. Like, yeah, you right, Sean. You're fucking right. Fuck them old bitches. I'm like, yeah, fuck them old.
Fuck them old bitches, Sean. I'm sorry. Fuck them old bitches, Sean.
Yeah. And yeah, so
you tell them, hey, okay, lay off on the stealing for a little bit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, let it settle.
So you know what that did?
Let the heat die down.
So I kept on doing what I was doing.
So that more money was there. It's like, oh, okay.
So their part they were stealing goes back to the thing. Looks like they stopped.
Yeah.
They're like, Sean, did you talk to the same who do it? I don't know. I let it know. I
put some feelers out.
I let the feelers out. And I think they got scared. And started chill out for a bit.
I put some feelers out. We'll see.
I'm like, oh, okay. Let's see how long this lasts. I'm like, let's see how long this lasts. Right. Real ballsy move of me. I was wearing some loose shorts or pants or whatever.
Oh yeah, you gotta show the goods.
And then between the double doors, I put some tippage, some money in my pocket. Some old lady saw me walking in, and you know what I did? And I was like, oh, damn, she saw me, but I'm going to lift up my pants. Act like I was just pulling up my pants. You know what I mean?
Lift on my
I walked in, man, I really need a belt. And then, like, yeah, you do need a belt. I can see your ass crack. I'm like, yeah, whatever, buddy. And then I took out another order, came back. Head backer was like, hey, Sean, need to talk to you. I'm like, I guarantee I know what this is about. I'll explain. Right?
Yeah.
I go in. She's like, someone told me they saw you pocketing money. And I was like,
that's my money from home.
I said verbatim, I was like, I know exactly what happened. But just in order to prove that to you, was it this person? She's like, yeah, it was. I was like, I'll tell you what, I'll act out verbatim what she saw. Right? And just be pulling my pants. And she's like, oh, okay. I was like, do you want me to empty out my pockets? Which is the ballsiest move I've ever done.
Because if you do and then they see it, you're like, oh, well, I don't know how that got there.
Yeah. They're like, oh, you know.
Yeah, no, you don't need to do it.
But then she's like, nah, don't worry about it. I'm like,
you're like,
thank goodness. It's like, I'm going to take a shit, put all the money that was folded into my wallet, and call it a day. So, easy. Still kept on doing what I was doing, because fuck that bitch.
yeah.
But, yeah. But, yeah, so I had the in. But there was also like, Sean, we need to catch somebody. We need a plan. I need you to come up with a plan or to catch.
We want blood.
I was like, all right, this is what you need to do.
You selling out your own the people you thought?
Hear me out.
Hey, Sean, thanks for looking out. No problem. It was fucking Timmy.
No, I never told him who.
You just laid the evidence to lead to
No.
It was fucking you have pictures of him.
No, hear me out.
You have pictures of him taking the money and pocketing. Like,
Hear me out. It wasn't.
It was fucking Timmy. I found these pictures outside. I don't know who took them.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You straight up Peter Parker. No. I told him like, hey, what you need to do? Your old lady's been here for a while. You know who comes in, who tips what? I need to get with one of them. Be like, hey, I always tip this much. Let's see how much the person actually puts in the bucket.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But of course, that plan's ass.
Yeah,
because it was so busy sometimes where like no one can keep an eye on anybody.
Yeah.
So
and even if
sometimes it happened, like, oh, how much they put in there, or which bucket did you put in? I don't know. I went right back to work. When I come in, they're just busy. I take it. I'm trying to make more money for everybody, so I just come in and do bags. And I told the person that. I told all the young people, like, hey, if you are doing this, like I know it's that one person. I'm gonna look at them like, if you are. Like this.
Like, why are you looking at Timmy? I'm not looking at anybody.
So Timmy, I mean, if anybody is stealing, this is what you should do.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Be aware of a familiar face.
Oh my God.
And then just put it in. Put the money in the thing. Call it a day.
Don't be a dick. Come on.
Yeah. Fold it up a certain way. So it looks generic compared to everything else. So when it goes in the bucket, it spreads.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? So like now they can be like, oh fuck, how much does this person give you? Always say, I don't know, because why would you count the money at the tip? You're just putting it in the bucket.
Yeah.
Don't know. Always answer, I don't know. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
You say a certain number, that is not the number that they gave you, you're screwed. Know what I mean? Do they have proof? No.
Plus, some people might lie and be like, oh, I give him $10.
Know what I mean? Or it's just heightened. Or now they're alert. It's just, okay, my eyes are on you. Just say, I don't know. Put it in. Like, oh, thanks for looking at it, Tom.
I didn't know I could just plead the fifth.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you fucking plead the fifth. Oh, damn.
That's how they sound, right?
Yeah. And then they're like, damn, Sean, you real one. I'm like, I'll play both sides. And then when I finally quit that job, I was like, yeah, I've been stealing all the time.
By the way, I was stealing all the time. Fuck you, Sean!
They're like, you know, the whole reason of that why, because before it was just, pull the money at the end of the day and split it. Yeah. Now it's just whatever you get.
So now it incentivizes them to work more.
Yeah, which a lot of the old ladies don't like. Because they're like,
so they unionized.
So like, because at the end of the day, they're like, damn, I'm old. Young kids.
Let them have it.
Yeah. Young kids like, the fuck? You know what I mean?
Like, I was not.
Why are we working hard on you? And now it's like, and then now the old lady's like, damn, I only made like $30 today. You've been here for like 9 hours.
That's exactly what they said.
Damn,
Like, damn, I'm at $30.
Man, these motherfuckers ain't tipping.
Why? What? They ain't tipping. I'm fucking stipping. Did you say stepping? But you made it sound like tipping.
Stipping. But damn. Yeah, but like it was just obvious that I was the one who pitched that idea because I became second in charge. Because I had the in. I had the inside. I had all the votes. Working both sides.
Yeah. So you.
Sean looked out for us. Other people.
We gonna look out for
Sean looked out for us.
Sean's a fair man.
Sean's a fair man.
He's a fair
He cares.
man.
He cares about this place. So I went in, changed the rules, pissed off some older people who like, wow, Sean ahead of me now. I've been here for 37 years. Why the hell?
Seniority, motherfucker.
Yeah. And then
like 37 years, damn, that's crazy.
Damn, that's crazy.
His job's only
y'all
meant to
choose
be
the voting system. What?
That I secretly paid off people to choose.
No, I didn't pay them off. I just because it's a shit. They decided we should do a vote.
Yeah.
Right. Which sure, go ahead. They just said no seniority, call it a day. That's their system. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't care. You know what I mean? But they decided to do a voting system. Thinking they would just keep the same shit.
Yeah.
They're like, ooh, I kind of like that song. No, I'm like, okay. I'm like, hey, put me in the nominations if you want. I don't care if I get it. Know what I mean?
And then when you got it, you're like,
I'm not running. I'm not necessarily like gunning for it. You know what I mean? I'm not coming. Hey, you old bitch! I'm coming for your spot. No, it's not even like that.
I'm trying to run this bitch.
Yeah, I come in. I change the rules. Like, hey, why don't we just keep our own tips? At first, the lady's like, yeah, that's what we should do. Anyways, all the customers know who I am.
So they're always gonna go for me.
They're gonna go for me. So like, yeah, but in order to prevent that, we're gonna make sure there's a line rotation going, so it's fair. You know what I mean? It's fair. It's right. It's not fair. You're like,
so everybody gets a chance.
Yes, but I'm not gonna argue if a customer says, "Hey, I want this person." Go ahead. You know
Oh yeah,
because that's the customer's thing. But if they don't request you, I'm not gonna put it there, and I don't want to see anybody come up.
All these older guys get this one younger girl. I want her.
Yeah, but
I want Kristen.
But if
Kristen, why you so
but
fat?
if I see you like, hey, Lisa, you want to request me? Want to request me real quick? Lisa, yeah. Other backers like, what the hell you doing? It's my turn to get paid. You know what I mean?
It's my turn.
There's some old ladies who try to do that shit. Try to like talk to the people who they tip big. Mm-hmm. And then like that's all they go for all day. But then they want to sit there.
Oh, that's the captain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the captain.
Yeah. No.
Oh, that's the admiral. Mm. What I would do to let him admin my role.
Oh,
like,
whoa.
Man.
You're like 30 years old now.
Yeah. But yeah. But so I won second in charge, and then I was like, hey, we're changing the rules. Keep our own tips we get. Yeah, I like that idea. And then
I've been pushing for that idea since '92.
Yeah. And then they're like, yeah, we have a rotation, so no one can just cut anybody in line.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. And then, so it's fair. And then we don't have to waste the last like hour or so counting all the money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So everybody.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It's fair.
It makes sense.
Communism.
Everybody's like, yeah, oh, sure, that makes sense. It's fair. It sounds fairer than some people just skipping out the last hour of work to count the money that we're all getting anyways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then they liked the idea at first. But then like, damn, I only made $12. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, yeah. Wonder why? You don't fucking work. I'll get the shit customers that don't tip. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That happens to a lot of people.
So when you come in the shop for shit.
Yeah. But
that's one of the things. Nah, man.
I ran that shit.
I ran.
No, now.
Like, we gotta talk to Sean. You just put your hand down and they like.
Now, whenever I go in there, they're like, hey, Sean, when you come back? I ain't coming for you, man.
I'm past this, baby.
Come on, Sean.
Sean.
I need you to come back.
Please, Sean.
we'll put you head back in an instant. I'm like, I don't want that shit.
I had that shit. I'm past that shit. I don't want that shit.
The only reason why I'm keeping this job because it's tax free. Do it.
Shut the fuck up. Eat a fucking dick shot.
Wait, jobs aren't tax free. Okay.
What?
Yeah, I'm like, whatever.
Nah.
Yeah. You got to go home with money today, and it's tax free. So,
Nah, dude.
makes sense.
This world's a fucking vampire, Sean.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, we should try. I gotta ask my friend because he was there right after I left Staple. I gotta ask him what the story was, but it was crazy. It made the news.
I can make a fucking like show like The Office just from a grocery perspective. It'd be great, I think.
I think unapologetically not biased.
Just using the same exact type of characters and people that I've dealt with.
Oh, dude, that would be funny.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well,
Yeah.
if you guys have any, I don't know, topics you want us to cover, put them in the comments. I don't know if they're gonna make it all the way here, but fuck it. People play this shit in their background and stuff.
Yeah.
Real quick, I heard this. There's this one podcast where they rate other podcasts,
Oh really?
and they were rating one of my favorite ones, and you know which one. But as they were rating it, they're very professional. They have an intro and everything, and like, "Hi guys, I'm generic guy in a flannel with big framed glasses, number 1, and I'm number 2." And it's like, they're making like stupid little jokes, whatever. And then they're like, first of all, does not introduce themselves. I'm like, fuck, we don't do that, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Like, this is just a conversation. And they're
Yeah.
like, plus, what is this? Oh, and then like another person just joined, like, and there's another person who they don't fucking introduce. I'm like, you guys are fucking cookie cutter vanilla shit, motherfuckers. Like, how are you gonna say? And they have like a stupid ukulele little like indie rock song. I'm like, God.
For the intro.
Yeah, it is. It is bad. Yeah, it's like, rate your podcast. Ding, 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 ding. A weeble, a
We
weeble.
are the AHEGANG podcast. It's JC and the ding 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 show. Ding ding.
Whoa. Why'd you get a little extra measure to like have yourself a cool little
I
review?
was spinning the.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
Later.